Late Night Grin. Also, what does that name mean?
Good evening, everyone. We hope you are well on this glorious Friday night. Happy Friday, happy Grin Day, more importantly, as it's known internationally. You can see something here on the right side of the screen. You see Bob in that very particular position, that famous stance. That means the Grinalong's ahead of us. Very, very exciting times. WWF One Night Only is our focus this evening. We have 3 hours of professional wrestling ahead of us, but we will meet the Grinners nonetheless, because this is a hell of a lineup, I must say. Brainbuster, flagship debut, brother. How you feeling?
Sure. I'm good. I didn't have a great day at work, so I'm hoping this cheers me up. A big fan of. Let me check the cage match really quickly.
Don't blow a Brainbuster. You're in the big leagues now.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous. My heart's beating pretty fast, man. I gotta say.
Yeah. You should get one of these watches. I told you about I got one of these watches now. It tells me how lazy I am and what my heart beats. It's good. Yeah. Really, really encouraging
Eases
stuff.
anxiety.
Yeah, I really appreciate when it goes off, when I'm an hour and a half into a podcast and I haven't moved. I'm fully aware. I'm actually on camera. So
yeah. It's awesome.
You're good, yeah?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good now. Yeah, I'm hanging up.
Yeah. Tough day at the office with PW Insider, wherever it is you work. Yeah. And
rankings, things like that.
Yeah, exactly. Novi, this is not your first rodeo or your first late night Grin. How are you?
It's not. It's our third Grinalong this week. But this show I'm particularly excited for because I think we have some matches on this card that could steal the best match of the week. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think so. I think this is going to be a hell of a time, actually. I think the first hour and a half, we're going to need to re-lean on the Hooper. But I think once we get rolling that big three, we got some excitement ahead of us. Kris Bourdine, on the heels of your 25th birthday, you are here on the Late Night Grin, back again. Legend of the Fed 4. How are you this evening?
I'm good. I'm flattered that you shot at 25 there. No, I was joking on Twitter. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one on the panel that was alive when this show happened. So,
well, this is so. I was thinking about this. So I would be 2 weeks old. Right?
Perfect.
But you're forgetting, of course, the formidable Bob O'Neill, who was, I think, 41 when this show aired, right, Bob? How old were you at this point?
Yeah. I was 4.5.
4.5? Why does your Twitter have 31?
That's a good question. That's not the year I was born.
Okay.
It was the amount of confirmed kills.
Okay, good call. Bob's internet is fouling him, which is going to be great when he's in charge of timestamps throughout the night. Great start, guys. We're off to a flyer. Yeah. He was also in charge of run times. And
there he's gone.
It's gone.
I'll be into the wind.
All right. Manny the Hooper, your internet's not fouling you. You had no technical difficulties tonight. None whatsoever, right?
I could have fixed the first problem because I realized there was a feature now in StreamYard where you can cancel any outside noise. So now I know.
If I was to tell you that's been a feature the entire time you've been on StreamYards, what would you say?
Fuck it, man. I don't know. When did this show happen? What year?
97.
The Late Night Grin started in 2021.
Oh, I'm talking about the One Night Only.
It is 1997, yes. September 97.
I wasn't even a thought yet. So, just
there you go.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, it's been a rough day, working, came home, got a glizzy. This time when I was eating, I did not watch any YouTube. I didn't watch any Netflix, any King of the Hill. I decided to lock in and just play some R&B while I ate. And then here I am.
Cool. All right, awesome.
Oh, you know, it's called. Before I got in here, I listened to a song by Darnell Jones. It's the Where I Want to Be. For like the first 2 minutes, I thought I was listening to a Michael Jackson song. I said, "Oof, man, this is a deep cut." And then, and I quote Darnell Jones said, "Sweet little D-U-D-D-D," and I said, "No way, Mike." I said, "No way, Mike would say something like that." I said, "This ain't Mike." I had to look at my phone to see who it was.
What did he say?
Sweet dude, D-D-D-D, and I said,
Okay, just
I
checking.
said, "That ain't Mike." I said,
I couldn't tell if you were spelling out. Don't worry. Bob, hello. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I didn't have my hardwire internet in. I was using the Wi-Fi, so now we're hardwired. We're good.
Good. Look at Bob's camera shot.
like Keanu Reeves in The Matrix. He's wired.
I was gonna go with the face-off movie poster. Someone should actually do that. If someone should Photoshop Bob's heart and put it next to Travolta or whatever, Nicolas Cage.
I went to the cinema to watch The Matrix last night.
There you go. I saw The Matrix in the cinema last year. They whatever the hell they call it.
The Matrix took
What's
him off.
happened?
What the fuck's happening?
Hell yeah.
What just happened? Who did that to Chris Bordine?
The blue pill.
Hello, Chris Bordine. Are you back?
I'm back. I don't know what happened.
I didn't do it. I don't know. We have 3 people here that have control though, so there's some culprits. I'll tell you that much for sure. All right, we'll keep our eye on that. These young guns, they're a little bit unprofessional at times. I'm going to leave it at that. We'll see how they control themselves tonight. Brainbuster is not trained by the late night Grin. I'm going to keep that. Yeah. So what we're going to do today, folks, this is what they call a Grinalong, which is an invention that we came up with where we play at the same time as the audience. Never been done before or by anyone else. And what we do is we just do a podcast, and then occasionally we go, oh, or we go, Bret Hart was good, wasn't he? Mm-hmm. And then what you say afterwards is you go, that was good. And we go, yes, it was. So we're going to go, what you're going to do is you're going to pull up the Peacock or the WWE Network if you still have such a charm life for these next 3 months. And you are going to pull up WWE One Night Only UK 1997. We give everyone a chance to do this here. Bob is going to be in charge of timestamps throughout the program.
Yep.
Brainbuster is going to be in charge of audio overlaps or issues. Novi, what are you usually in charge of? Timestamps?
I say, hey guys, we have an ad. And then I say, hey guys, we're out of it.
Novi's in charge of ads on Peacock. Mm-hmm. And Manny is going to count us down. All right? Is everyone happy with their roles there?
Mm-hmm.
Chris, it was your birthday this week, so like me, you're going to be taking it easy, listening to Manny all night, okay? We're having fun this evening.
I told him I was riding his coattails this time, so.
Me too. By the way, Manny, where can people get that wonderful hoodie that you're sporting there?
I don't know. I mean, I remember Monty just one time tweeted out a link for it. I mean,
it's Wrestle Purist, right?
Wrestle Purist, yeah, but maybe WrestlePurist.com. Maybe you know what, Monty, if you're listening, retweet that link.
Yep, that's it, Monty. That account you have that has around 100,000 followers, retweet the merchandise link. Maybe quote to it and say, for anyone who's watching the Late Night Grin right now, and we'll strike up some business here this evening. I have the Late Night Grin tie-dye, which you can get at latenightgrinshop.com. I think mileage may vary. I think you should go with the one that you had the link to, but nonetheless. All right. One Night Only, 1997. I assume everyone's got it pulled out. Is everyone ready to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Manny the Hooper, when you're ready, please take it away.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, no. Shit. All right. I'm all for this stuff, but can we just take it? Okay, go back. Again, don't mind when you did the 10, but that was a little much, okay?
Slow it down, kid.
Yeah, I wanted to throw Joe for a loop on that one.
Well, you did it. Congratulations. Go for it.
All right, guys. All right, let me fix my time. I'm already 4 seconds ahead. But,
why are you ahead?
I press play.
4 seconds.
All right. 1, 2. That's a countdown for me to start. I did the countdown for the pre-countdown. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Wasn't much enthusiasm on that, Manny, I gotta say.
Well, I
Wasn't
mean,
excited.
you kind of threw me off because I was trying to do the countdown to the countdown.
So I threw you off now is what happened. All right.
Yeah.
So a little bit of nostalgia here for myself and any other Brits watching. Skybox Office to lead, and I don't have a something for you guys. Do you see the Skybox Office?
Yeah,
logo?
yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
Because this was pretty much they showed it in Canada too, I'm pretty sure. I think I read. But this was a show basically for the Brits in Birmingham, prime time, obviously in the UK, and you couldn't get this pay-per-view in the States, right, Bobby?
He's locked in. Can you hear us?
Bob?
What's up? Sorry, mine was all fucked up. I'm better. I'm good. What?
Hello.
Mine. Hello.
Yep.
We're
I was
good.
just saying this wasn't available in the States, was it, Bob?
It was not. No.
Yeah. Thanks, mate.
I don't think. I don't know. I don't even know when it was released here. I don't know, like, because they did a couple in 2002 as well, and I don't know
Yeah.
if those were released on DVD or.
Well, they would do Rebellion, Insurrection. Those
Yeah.
became like the UK papes, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're getting some footage here from the olden days.
I will say this right out the back, man. Just WWF, man. Lacks any of the swagger that WCW had. I mean, this is kind of fucking boring for an intro.
Talk to him.
What I love about Manny is firm stances, like just it charges in. We are legitimately 1 minute 30 into this show, and he's like, "This
All the guys
sucks, get it
sees
off."
it.
It's very direct, very very direct.
Brainbuster, I'm starting to notice that you're not wearing your WWF shirt.
I'm not.
You're a
It
loyal
was-
soldier, I thought.
It was gonna happen, but then I was like, well, by that I mean it has a lot of wrinkles right now because I didn't hang it up. So
I thought you
that's the
ironed it every
worst.
morning, but
no, not that.
Man, the other day I did laundry and I left my clothes in the basket for 2 days.
Yeah.
I was very pissed off at myself because now all my clothes was wrinkly. Went to work with wrinkled clothes.
Yeah. It's a bad habit that I have.
and everyone
Okay.
noticed and called you unprofessional, of course.
Yeah.
I'm in a mechanic shop and everybody's, you just throw some grime on it, some dirt, just whatever,
We should note that Bobby is in charge of any kind of stats, facts, or history pieces throughout the night. We should note that. That's very important, right, Bob? I know you've been doing your research.
Yes.
Good. Tremendous.
This show's giving me very AEW vibes. It's very dark in there.
It looks like a big crowd, though, right?
It does.
I don't know. It's dark.
I feel like you can still. Oh, well.
Can't see him.
Man, the guy has like no neck. You see him?
Who, Triple H?
Yeah.
This is like watching a WWE pay-per-view now, right? Triple H coming out to start. Just with his arms held high. There you go. With his arms held high.
Now that's a cool banner right there. I don't know why I pointed. You guys can't see it, but the
Like we're in the crowd.
yeah, the ring apron. That's
Yeah,
cool.
it's cool. That's cool. Bob, you're in charge of telling people to hit the like button. What should they do?
You're gonna smash that thumbs up and ring the bell.
Oh yeah, ring the bell.
Double.
That's the first time I've been on a show with Bob saying that. Bills.
Congratulations. It's like being out there when the Undertaker's dong hits.
Yeah. Is what?
Huh? The other day I was watching a Taker match from 09 and Jim Ross goes, there's nothing like when the Undertaker's, and he pauses for a minute and he goes, gong.
That rules.
It's kind of weird seeing like a not roided out Hunter.
Huh?
Like Hunter not being roided out. He just looks like a normal person.
Yeah.
You will watch SmackDown these days. You get a real treat. Chi-Town Spurs with a fabulous super chat here this evening. Thank you, Chi-Town Spurs, Coys, and things of that nature. I have no point of reference for any of this wrestling, but wanted to wish you a pleasant evening. Well, thank you very much. Especially Bob, hold on, who watched Michigan get put to the Trojan sword like Hector did the Greeks tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's
Escalate
bad.
quickly.
It's going to be bad. Thanks for Super Chat. I hope you're well as well. Go Cal. I know you guys are having a moment. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Kris can agree.
Yeah. It's
Unfortunately.
it's probably not going to be pretty tomorrow.
I think we should probably for a minute just, as Dude Love comes out here. I mean, that's really the ideal super chat right there, right? I mean, hefty fee, wished us well, zero wrestling opinion, and insulted Bob. I mean, really?
Yeah, it's pretty
Does it
nice.
get any better? Ticks
But
all the
Joe,
boxes. Yeah.
Do you think Danny Garcia is going to NXT? That's my question.
I'm waiting for someone to ask me about that. And let me tell you, I think it's a tough decision, Brainbuster, I got to say. I'm going to call it right down the middle. Tough decision, brother. We'll get into it in
Joe,
hour 3, folks.
I had a follow-up question as well.
Yeah.
Can you, if you knew, can you name me 10 of CM Punk's friends?
Well, I could try. Yeah, certainly I could try. Maybe if I use his Instagram follows, I could crack the code. I don't know. Yeah, I'll give it a go. That's a good question to ask, though. Good call.
Mm-hmm.
Dude Love in the ring here. Look at Dude.
I keep getting distracted by that banner that's hanging up in the stadium. Like, you can't even see the WWF logo. It's just all red.
Yeah, it's no line out or
Yeah,
outline.
there's no line out. Like, the graphic designer in me just kind of, just bummed
Look
out
at the
about it.
way. Look at how Dude wrestles like whimsical and he's just.
Smooth.
Look at the way he was running the ropes there, like trying to do it all pretty because he's Dude Love. What a beast.
So, this is 97, right? You said?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So when was the Terry Funk and Mick Foley exploding barbed wire match?
Oh, before
95, August 20th, 95.
Yeah.
well before this.
I have the poster right here.
But they circle. Terry comes in soon to do some stuff with Mick because at WrestleMania the following year they're a tag team. There you go, Manny. So I look forward to.
Wait,
Right, Manny?
I wasn't paying attention. I got
Yeah, I know.
distracted
I could tell.
I got distracted by what Mick Foley was doing.
Was he
That's Dude
dancing?
Love, not McFoley.
Yeah, he was dancing. Yeah, dude.
What I was saying, dude of love, dude of love, that man, dude of love, man, hell yeah, man. So, what I was saying, Manny, was the following WrestleMania, Terry Funk is in the WWF with Mick Foley. They're a tag team.
Mhm.
We need a timestamp, Bob. Oh, I just fucking hit my watch.
We are at
Shit.
7:45.
There you go, folks. 7:45. I'm on 7:50.
Man,
It's one thing I've adjusted to with the I haven't worn a watch since I was a young man, and my understanding of space needs to change. I'm hitting the watch is hitting things real tough out. I'm really struggling to adjust, but it's better getting reps in this business.
Man, Triple H sucks, bro. Man, he's not very good.
My memory of this is that it's like Total House Show Wrestling, which I mean, I was told I was working a UK exclusive pipe.
Yeah.
Fair. Yeah.
Like, I'm watching this. It's just sauceless, bro. I mean, I don't know. Bro. There's just like no pizzazz, no pizzazz. I don't know, bro.
Wow.
I just remembered you saying that reminded me that the show is in the UK, which makes it even funnier that there was a massive ECW sign.
It looks like how the UK looks outside, gray and everything. It just
Must have been like that dude must have been like a super online fan.
Yeah.
Super.
an Observer fan.
Yeah.
What was that? I thought he was gonna hit a Judas effect or something. Fucking the way he twirled. Maybe he hasn't seen. Maybe he hasn't seen UFC 10 yet or something. I don't know. Fuck.
UFC 10.
Yeah, I mean that's what it was, right? I mean I don't know. This is 97. You said.
What's in the first? You're right. Wouldn't that be incredible if you were exactly correct? Like,
oh, if I would never live it down.
You'd never live it down. That's great.
Yeah. Has China moved all match?
I don't think so.
She's very stoic.
Yeah,
stoic. Telling stories. This
is like their fourth pay-per-view in a row working each other.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, because they do. Is it the cage in the SummerSlam?
Yeah, they're in the King of the Ring finals.
Wow.
They wrestle at the Canadian Stampede.
Yep.
And then the cage match at SummerSlam, and then this.
Mick Foley said he never washed his sweats, right? I mean, he's
that was Vader.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
I thought for some reason Mick never washes gear.
Manny there confusing his hygiene anecdotes. We've all been there. Yeah. Very.
I mean-
I mean, it has to be said that Jean-Paul Levesque appears to have had a real long night out before this one because he looks
Yeah.
exhausted. That's the challenge of making towns, bro. Look at Mick, chain wrestling, catch as catch can.
You tapped.
Guy holding up the ECW episode probably Alan Cheap Shot Pop. Is there actually any lore behind that, legitimately? Like, because that does fascinate me. That would have to
try
be.
and look something up about it specifically. I mean,
Yeah, just generally.
I feel like
Gonna
Mick,
Google COVID or something.
I feel like Mick just ripped off a fucking Grateful Dead tee. That's what I feel like he did.
Mm.
Yeah, Grant Hudson. This is like 2 or 3 weeks before the MSG match.
There you go. Okay, this is a long program.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Why is he just like grappling, man? I didn't know Mick could,
'Cause
wrestle the
Dude
mat.
Love.
Because
He had
that,
to,
yeah,
he had to differentiate Dude Love, right?
yeah.
so the ECW invasion happens earlier in the year, so that might be.
Of course, that gives it some. Yeah, that would explain it. There's some crossover there. Then that makes sense. I didn't even think about that. This
should-
feels like an older show to me because, like, I guess just the way it looks and feels. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
All right, Sean, calm down.
Pretty sweet bump though. Bro, Mick went and put his foot on the middle rope and slipped and just settled on the bottom. That was so beast. Look at these chops.
Those chops don't work.
Look at
chops.
that.
I tried chopping the shin once. That hurts your hand more than the leg.
When did you try chopping it?
Yeah,
Shit.
explain. Context, please.
My brother. We're
But like,
we're,
was
ru-
it?
we're
Yeah,
wrestling.
within-
We're
yeah,
we're
we-
wrestling. I hurt my hand more than he hurt his shin.
So what? But what spot were you in the fight? It feels like you're kind of already losing the fight when you resort to that, right?
He had my ankle in a hold, and I had his ankle, and we were trying to see who was gonna tap. He started tickling my foot, and I just started chopping his.
Bro was getting
Yeah.
tickled to death. Oh,
Truly, that's a
Yeah.
low blow, though, in a fight.
he's gonna run him into China, right? He's gonna run him into China, surely.
After like a few chops,
My God,
my hand hurt, so I started just punching his shin.
King Kong. Right?
The referee just like. He's just like, don't clothesline him.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, they are in England. There's different rule sets, you know.
True, Queensbury rules. Good point, man. Yeah.
JR
Is
said
it
the ref didn't see it.
Is that cute?
Ref didn't see it?
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
What was he looking at then? The banner?
The ECW sign of the crowd.
Yeah.
Big form guy here.
Okay, we have some super chats, folks. We appreciate the support very, very much. Thank you again to Chi-Town Spurs for earlier super chat. Will says heading down to A2 for UM. Bob, do you want to read this? Because I feel like the initials will be a lot easier.
Yeah,
You
heading
got it,
down
Bob?
to Ann Arbor. Chris,
Yeah.
you want to do it?
Sure. Heading
ahead.
down to Ann Arbor for University of Michigan USC tomorrow. How many orgies in the end zone are we getting? Go blue and things of that nature.
Sorry,
What do we-
what's that?
What do
What
we
sort of
call
sport are you
Riley?
guys-
Is it Stinkin' Riley? Is that what you call him,
We
Bob?
call him Stinking Riley.
What's his name then, Bob?
Orgies in the
Lincoln.
infield,
Lincoln,
man.
yeah.
It's crazy.
What's
Um,
Orgy up to? Who's Orgy?
He's a quarterback. He's not
the
very
new-
good, but
The new starting quarterback for the University of Michigan, Alex.
hopefully a
Orgy.
couple. I hope they win. USC's look real good so far, and Michigan hasn't.
I will say it's very.
I will
I'm starting
say-
to get. I'm getting back into college football, and it helps that the UT Longhorns are very good again.
No, yeah,
Hell yeah.
they roll.
Bob,
They are good
timestamp,
this year.
Bob.
Timestamp 14:20.
14:20. Enjoy, brother. We're coming out on 14:25.
Well, have
Billy-
fun, Will.
Yeah.
I'm too old to do the big house.
The what was I going to say? I was something about this Orgy fella. Oh,
Bleacher seating is not for me.
fair.
Oh, that's just brutal. Just enjoy from your couch.
Bleachers suck. They suck everywhere.
I went to like an AEW show once at here in San Antonio, and the seats were so small where they were, and I'm like, bro, I'm too fucking tall to sit here. And I don't know if this is for me anymore. I'm just gonna watch our house. Can't stretch.
Just leave. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
fine.
I know. I moved up. I went all the way to the nosebleeds.
Oh yeah.
And you ask, why would I do that? There's more room in the
Sometimes-
nosebleeds.
Sometimes it's better, dude. For real. Depends who you got around you, right? If you have really annoying people around you,
Oh,
you probably better
dude.
just sit on your own. Yeah.
And, you
I went
just
to
doing Marcus shit, just doing all these crazy chants. And I'm just like, bro, what are
I
you
went
doing here,
to-
man? Just vibe.
Lone Star Shootout. And when Stephanie Vaquera came out, there was a very unfortunate man next to me. So there was like 100 people there. So I moved up. It was perfect. Much better. than
Yeah.
me.
Did I
People are
miss the finish?
still. Can we talk about the fact that Manny saw the physique on Triple H and said, "It's great that he's all natty here. Just incredible." We didn't really focus on that enough because I just looked at him and was like,
He's
"He's
a
so
little too
red
purple.
here.
He's
so
like the
he's
purple
just-
reddish, yeah.
He's regretting every decision he made the night before this match. Like, oh,
In reality, he probably didn't do anything. He was probably just babysitting
Probably.
Shawn.
Yeah, it's probably what it was. Late night. Yeah, like Bob with myself in Chicago. Is what it is.
This is before Christ Shawn, right?
Huh?
Before Christ Shawn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, mate.
Before Christ.
Triple H just hit a neck breaker and just stayed still for a second. To ponder the pain he's in. Yep.
Mr. Big Dude, BC HBK. That's it.
We had a super chat from Darren Cagey who says, "Bob, what are your thoughts?" Oh fuck! Carry on, fellas. Kick it. All these initials and
What do you think
college
of the MAC
systems.
football? I like the MAC. I've always liked Northern Illinois. They had a big win against Notre Dame earlier this year. That ruled. I know a bunch of people that went there.
what does
in
MAC
Miami,
stand for?
Mid-America
Mac.
Conference.
Mid-Atlantic,
Oh, okay.
I thought, too.
Yeah. Will Miami, Ohio beat Notre Dame? I hope so. Like I told you, Northern
Like I
Illinois
told
beat them.
you.
If you're
Northern Illinois
fucking
beat them,
listening.
and, they're beatable. I hope they do.
If somebody was to bet on this, what would you put money on?
I haven't looked yet. I'm gonna look in the morning, but
The underdog.
probably,
I would take Dude Love.
yeah. There you go.
Bob, you need to make your own show where you just throw out your own betting odds.
Bob's betting odds would be incredible.
Yeah.
Early
What
morning
happened
with
last
Bob.
week? I
There
think
you go.
Cowboys, and they lost by like 30.
I was
so-
about to ask. Goldface asked as well. How much did you lose?
Yeah. Yeah.
Look, Bob, the thing is, the thing you got to do is you got to acknowledge the picks beforehand and then never acknowledge the losers. You just
Exactly.
Morale.
yeah, you just can't stick on the negativity. You just got to keep moving on to the positivity.
It pops me how like this genuinely feels like the match they would just take across the country. Like that would
What?
maybe that wouldn't be though. Good God, I wouldn't have done that.
Why
Yeah.
the fuck is this thing still going,
No
bro?
give on the
These
He
ring.
just
ropes are a
took an
little
arm-
scary.
He just took an arm drag on the WWF ring in 1997. That dude's in agony right now.
Mick hasn't even
Andre.
really done anything crazy.
Yeah, Mick just walked across the ring like he was
He pumped himself up just to walk. I mean,
so beast. So
Bulls.
beast. Whew.
oh,
Crowd seemed to be enjoying it though.
shades of Kenny Omega. There you go. Foot on the rope.
Yeah.
I guess
You
it
say
wouldn't
so.
be shades. It would be. I don't even know what that would be.
This would be the precursor to that.
The analog or the wait, what is it? You just
The
took that on his head.
I love the idea of shoot pedigree to take her home.
The
I love
forward.
the idea
Why
of
is
like
Kyoto so red?
I was gonna say he looks
tough night at the office.
destroyed.
So the idea of someone putting their foot on the bottom rope and like Michael Cole, like vintage Kenny Omega.
What kind of bullshit music is this too, man? What the fuck? What is he supposed to be?
He's Triple
Mariah
H.
Shafir's old theme song.
This is like he still has a lot of the stuff from the original Hunter Hearst Helmsley character, even though like he's obviously moving beyond that. I don't know if that helps you any money.
What is he supposed to be? I mean,
he was like a Connecticut snob, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the gimmick?
Yeah. So he came out to like classical music and shit.
people in Connecticut listen to classical music. I mean, is this what they do?
Well,
Well, Vince's idea of people from Connecticut did.
Yeah. Those damn snobs.
That's
call
an
him
awesome skull cap, man. That fucking rocks, man.
My goodness. There's nothing they love more than interviewing British people at professional wrestling. Sure, they didn't get me for All In, you know.
They look very rubbish.
Good impression. Very strong. Do we have cage match rating on that opener? Because that match seems to be very funny.
It's
I'm
like a
so funny.
6.5.
Really?
6.87.
Just look at these wrestling shirts, man. They fucking rock. I mean, just compared to the shit you see now. Look at that hat.
Used to be better.
Yeah. I did get good reviews. I might have to rewatch that because I didn't think it was very good. But I was also talking to Manny about whatever it is we were talking about. Oh,
This is a very pro Shawn Michaels crowd.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
You would think he would be going to enemy territory, but he seems like this is a home game for him.
well, we'll see how that turns out for everyone. Okay. Bob, go for it.
that's unfortunate.
Yeah. All right.
We
this-
entered an ad. What are we seeing?
We're seeing some stuff.
IKEA.
We're seeing a whole lot of Sonny, who's not been in the news in the last couple of years, and
Why would happen?
no, well, yeah, these things happen in MMA, as Gus Johnson once told us.
Never mind.
Never mind, indeed.
Thankfully.
I was about to say like
Oh,
Rage
okay.
Against the Machine lyric. Yeah. I said no, never mind.
Right. When did Sonny leave the WWF?
98? Sometime in 98?
Yeah.
Jake said anything can happen in the World Wrestling Federation.
We have just exited the ad. Bob, can you
Okay.
provide a timestamp?
No way this match is gonna be good, right?
22:37. Leaf Cassidy's coming out. He is Al Snow now. He was in the Netflix show Wrestlers.
20. You said 22:37.
Uh,
Well, yeah, I mean the time is
Yeah.
different now, but
22:55. Oh, yeah.
Ebu's in the chat. Hello, Ebu.
Hi.
We might be the soundtrack to him watching SmackDown. I don't know. But yeah, Al Snow, he's the head booker of Ohio Valley Wrestling.
He is.
Very prominent promotion these days. Actually drew a pretty good house of that. Have they run that show yet? It was like 1,000 people. That's not bad.
they don't think I had a
There's
Netflix
no way
deal?
they sold 1,000 tickets.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna
question.
start. Are we gonna start dunking on people for paper in buildings now? Is that what we want to start doing?
Yeah. Them, yeah.
But you know, doesn't
Oh,
who
God.
the fuck were
Oh
these
shit,
people?
it's Tiger Ali Singh.
Oh my god!
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, Bob, can you do some lore? Because there's no way Manny knows what's in front of him here. Go for it, Bob.
So he's with his dad. I believe his name is Tiger Jeet Singh, if I'm remembering something along those lines. Yeah, they just said on commentary, and he was very good. And they thought that maybe Tiger Ali Singh could also be very good, and they were wrong.
That's a sick ass jacket.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
see
you got
that
the
a
look.
lot? You see that tiger back
Yep.
there? Fuck.
He's got the look.
It's an awesome look. Oh, Jerry Lawler. Come on.
Cookie said that he might have saw a sign that said Meltzer is God. Did we? Is that there?
My
Has anyone
God.
seen that?
No.
I took one of those to All In. Didn't get on camera. I honestly,
What do you
when I
say?
was looking, what?
Never mind. I don't really
All
care
right.
what you say.
When I was looking at World's End earlier, and I saw that Dave gave that Andrade Miro match 4, I legitimately I'd forgotten that was a thing that happened. It has like a 5.3 on Cage Match, and he gave it 4 stars. What an absolute just god!
Hell yeah.
Just
Animal.
watched that shit on mute and said they lit it up, tore the house down. I think I'm gonna buy that Blu-ray of World's End because it's like a real shitty show, and Joe wins the belt. It feels like something I should own. Yeah,
You'd have an Abaddon match in your Blu-ray collection.
let's go. I mean, I just on a spiritual level, there is something right and holy and correct about Samoa Joe winning the world title on that show
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good point.
with a one-armed Maxwell Jacob Friedman gutting it out.
Dude, he takes a apron muscle.
Whoa.
Match.
He's a tough son of a bitch for real.
This
Crazy.
Tiger Jet Li Singh is like reminding me of like David Seagal, man. That's Steve Seagal.
Yeah.
Bob said, "Yeah." He's got a hell of a physique on him, though, folks.
He does.
That's
Saw
what they
mention
get
of
Miro.
live show charisma in the chat earlier.
Yeah. He looks like if Miro wore a singlet in 2015. Or Rusev, I should say.
That's actually a cool
Wow.
spot.
Okay, there is a Meltzer is God sign. Lock in.
Oh, man, this guy might be kind of good.
Let's go. Just running kick to the side of the head. Let's go,
Those kind of
brother.
bees, yeah.
Yeah.
Shoot fight.
No, that wasn't just a regular kick. That was like a little small question mark kick.
Question mark kick. That's what it was, yes.
The cell is very is something for sure. On the
Evil
question mark
Uno
kick.
versus Darby Allin tomorrow on Collision.
That's unfortunate.
That's okay.
That'll be good. I
Is
reckon.
it?
It'll be fine because it's Darby Allin though.
I
Yeah,
fucking
he's a
hate
beast.
that company.
I might
Stop
watch
talking about it.
Yeah, it's true.
Neutral stance there from Brainbuster. For those of you who don't know,
So tired.
Brainbuster's a big like Dutch Mantel guy. Like that
True.
kind of that's the big influence for the Graps podcast.
Yeah.
He listens to the drive-through every week. I hear too.
Yeah, and like every week, whenever I tune in, they have
That's-
the ratings chart on the screen, and
Mhm,
Brainbuster has
mhm.
glasses on the end of his nose, and he's talking about it. Khalid never looks very interested, but Brainbuster loves that stuff.
He said, the numbers, they're going down, huh? Not
The,
good.
the scouting report on this guy, man. I think it might be wrong.
The scouting report. Could
He's like
you
getting his
imagine,
ass
like,
beat.
the wrestling equivalent of a draft? Could you imagine how disgusting the Hooper's big ball would end up looking? Like, it would just be completely at odds with everyone else's. You know for a fact, like, someone would tell him that a guy sucks, and then he would be like, "Well, hold on, let's not get carried away here."
Let me see what I can do with them. Look, man, you let me get this. I
brother.
forgot what his name is again. Alex and Lee, and then just put him in there with fucking the War Master. Fuck, man. I think
Bro,
I can
what
get
did you
something out of
say? What did you call it? What did you say? What name did you just come up with? Then go again, please. That was incredible. Did you call him Alexis Lee?
Yeah. Like, oh, what's his name again?
Alexis Lee.
Yeah.
Alexis Luray was Mickey James. You were close on that one, so you keep plucking away. In all seriousness, very different experience here as it goes from offense to selling. Al is Al's not giving him a ton to register here, and it's not really getting very far.
Look at those punches, man. They're freaking good. Hit him behind the head and try to give him a concussion.
Uh-oh. Trouble in Birmingham.
My God.
Oh!
Christian.
You see, you try to go for that ankle pick?
He boosted Axiom Link.
Look, man, this guy is not meant to be off his feet. Look, see, of course he missed going up those ropes.
That
Oh my lord.
that Al Snow bump was outrageous, dude.
God.
Oh, I see a lot of potential, man. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a good
Bulldog?
call. Keep him on his feet. Have him just strike out there.
That match sucked.
I like this one better than the Hunter match.
I believe you, but yes, I don't know about all that.
Man, only if I was into wrestling, man. If I got my hands on this guy and I molded him to a good wrestler, fuck.
I got my hands on this guy. Yeah, Andrew brings it up in the chat, and this I think is an extreme example, but the undercard does not click in the WWF until the radicals jump, and by that point you also have like Regal, Jericho. It's a different time. The undercard was WCW's big advantage. The main event wrestling was much better in the WWF, much better. Good God!
Uh-oh.
Look at Jim. Jim. Oh dear. Well, what an interesting time this has been, folks. We're having fun. Bob, what should folks do with the like button? We're here they're hanging out with us.
Smash that like button.
Love it. Love the energy. Love the enthusiasm. Love the excitement. It's what you get here at the late night Grin. We've got some footage here from Ground Zero. My God. Is that in your house?
Yes.
It is, yeah.
Is this pre-broken neck Stone Cold?
This is like weeks off.
Right after. Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Ground Zero was the pay-per-view after SummerSlam.
Mm.
So they got the tag belt. They switched the tag belts.
Is that Conan?
That's Conan. You got it. K-Dog in the building here. WWF Tag Team Champion. Who that implies his partner is, we do not know. But we're going to let Manny piece this together as we go here. The people were looking excited.
Jesus fucking.
Wow.
We got a
490.
90-second ad.
Oh, I thought you was writing.
You got 90 seconds? I got 50.
Well, let me tell you something.
Damn.
Business just picked up in the meantime because one of the great tag teams of the world has arrived here at WWF One Night Only 97 because Los Boricuas are in the building.
The Boricuas?
Damn right, Manny.
That was a
Big
good job, Joe.
Business.
A lot of Brits can't do Spanish, but you nailed
Well,
it. You're on it.
I'm a man of many skills. No,
Sounded Puerto Rican to me, but
oh shit, the Honor and Tyre. The Horsewoman? What do you reckon?
Oh.
They'll start a new faction.
Oh,
Oh, fuck off, bro. Everything I'm hearing is making me mad.
two characters nobody wants to watch wrestle.
You know what's interesting about that? I'm pretty sure they actually did that like a month ago because Tyre helped the Honor win a match, but I may have like actually legitimately dreamed that. Could someone help? Did I have a dream?
Was that on Rampage?
I'm almost certain I saw Tyre Valkyrie help the Honor Prazo win a wrestling match. Like I'm convinced of this in the last couple months.
I'll take your word
Almost
for it.
certain. I swear now I'm concerned. I'm actually imagining this. Chat, I need you right now. I need you right now, chat.
Wasn't
Collision.
Savio Vega was like a crazy wrestler in Puerto Rico?
I believe so. Yeah, but Savio had a great singles run before this in the WWF.
Mm-hmm.
Well, great. I mean, he made the most of what he was given. I think it's fair to say there's a lot of factions in '97, to be honest, Manny, and not all of them were home runs.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Joe.
It was a hell of a bump. Don't lie
Like,
to me, man. I don't like it when you lie to me.
I'm not really like I said, I don't really like watching modern stuff, but I want to go back and watch Puerto Rico.
We should do that. Yeah.
We exited the ad not too long ago, so
Okay.
Bob, if you
Bob.
could please.
Are these
We're
guys-
at 33-35.
Wonderful.
Are the headbangers supposed to be like cholos or they're like grunge guys? What are they supposed to be?
Yeah, kind of grunge guys.
New show idea. Bob explains WWF gimmicks to Manny the Hooper. False. I haven't workshopped it beyond that, but I think there's some money. Okay, so at the East Auditorium, Tyre helped the Honor beat Thunder Rosa, so I didn't imagine it.
Hmm.
So they've planted the seeds, Brainbuster. They've planted the seeds.
It's a hairy motherfucker.
Exactly right. Great response to my point about Deonna Purrazzo and Tyre Valkyrie.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Interesting that went without mention, huh?
Interesting. Very interesting.
I didn't even-
Notice.
This guy looks like Tommy Dreamer a little bit too. You see it? Yeah, you look at his face.
Who? Which one? Who? Which wrestler?
The hairy dude.
Oh, I thought you saw one of the Marshall Thrasher. He's about Miguel Perez.
Yeah, he looks like a Puerto Rican
Seriously.
Tommy Dreamer.
Gil
can
Perez
see it, I can see it.
he's taking some flatbacks in that son of a bitch. Let me tell you, these fellas they're hustling. Headlock takeover.
I
Head
haven't
scissors.
watched like very much old WWF, so every time I see this ring, it's like startling.
Yeah,
This
how,
thing
like
has no give.
Yeah, it's very
imagine
scary.
taking bumps in it, dude. Like,
Man,
fuck.
these guys know a hell of a fucking thing. I don't know what you call that, but
Yeah. Jey Uso would have been a god if everyone today wrestled in these rings. Jey Uso would be the world champion, right? Like, doesn't fall down.
True. Yeah.
Most of these fellas, imagine Seth Freakin working in this ring. Be no chance, dude.
No.
You never see him. Big Rome would do pretty well, to be fair. These are they're in a classical wrestling match. These two teams, believe it or not, folks. Headlock takeovers, the works, all the trimmings.
the headbangers, man, it's called the arm drag. The arm drag, that they're masters of it.
Damian Priest and Mike Santana is the Ebu pitch right now.
That just sounds kind of racist to me.
I love this. I'm really big on Ebu's like quiet campaign to get Mike Santana a WWF contract. I think it's very.
Right.
I can
I like
respect it.
It's getting a little louder lately.
I like it a lot, and it kind
The
of
last time I watched Santana was the Shelton Benjamin match. He was
Is he
kind
still on
of
TNA?
I honestly, if Mike Santana was on SmackDown next week, I think he would be better than a handful of guys that appear on TV every week. Well, that's a lie. I don't know. I probably made that up.
Does Karrion Kross appear every week?
No, he's on Monday Night Raw. Please follow the promo.
Oh.
Brainbuster. Study the
I
brain,
know.
the brain split. The brain split. I just called it. Fitting. Yeah, Mike Santana's a good grappler. But the problem is, it's below Big Dame, and Damian Priest he's a big main event star now.
That's a former world champion right there.
I think Mike Santana is better than Fury, Waller.
LA Knight.
No. Fury and Waller.
Oh!
I think Knight.
That's enough to get
and
you on the show,
Santana are, like,
right?
In terms of,
I mean, they're on the show every week, dude.
Exactly, yeah. Fill their time.
Yeah.
They weren't this week.
Really? I should have
Really?
watched it.
Watch the product.
They're getting ready
I
for
don't even
their.
dislike Waller.
They're getting ready for their excursion down to NXT this week or next week or whenever that
Oh.
match is.
Folks, we have a nerve hold. We have a nerve hold in center ring. We have some wine graps here. Very low level wine graps.
Man,
Still
work
eating
the hard
four
cam,
guys.
brother. Come on. What are you doing?
That was not a thing back then, dude. It's crazy. Like, it is funny. Like, Austin always talks about, like, that was never really emphasized to him in the WWF. Like, they would just wrestle, and, like, occasionally the referee might say something, but we did that NXT show this week with me, Alex and I, and, like, the dudes are, like, spinning around to see to get the
Yeah.
camera.
You remember that time? It was when Adam Cole came out in the Halo gear, and he went to the wrong side of the apron to do the boom thing. So he just turned around to the hard cam,
Who?
like face Adam Cole.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I
What a
missed you.
very
fucking
funny.
nerd, bro.
Dude, it's been a year today since the ankle injury. That's like
Wow.
Really?
a year.
Probably doing okay.
Look, man, I love Halo, but the way he came out in that gear, and I was like,
It didn't look good.
It's because it was just
maybe
a bad
Master-
design.
maybe Master Chief ain't him. I mean, I don't know, bro.
Don't let Adam Cole influence your Master Chief opinions. Don't let him do that.
Are you aware? You know, I'm a big ratings guy, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Are you aware that After Ash last year did a .36 in the demo?
Is that good?
Yeah, I was about to say, is that good or bad?
Dude,
It's kind of crazy.
I could be wrong, but I think that's like insanely good considering.
It is very good, I think, compared
think
to like
so.
week to week. I think they sit around like the 21 or something.
Should I email this to Dave with the subject matter more on Samoa Joe's Hall of
Well,
Fame candidacy? I'm at like volume 34 now.
Well, Dave hates AEW, so maybe
I don't really know what relevance that has here, but fair.
anything to dunk on AEW for him.
No, I'm trying to build a case. I sent him the video game news from today. Sent him that. I try to keep him updated on what's going on. I sent him a Reddit thread about Twisted Metal being good. I think I'm wearing him down with this. I do.
What wrestling news, or what is it? Game news.
He's in the next Yakuza game.
Who?
Joe.
Samoa Joe.
Joe?
Yeah.
Not me. Samoa Joe. Yeah,
Samoa Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
What is he doing?
Man, he expected me with my headphones on.
Adding a podcast here. Just
No. He does look sick fuck though in the game.
Looks
pretty
really cool.
He honestly, man, most grapplers when they get any opportunities outside of graps, they never stop talking about it. But Joe just quietly just has these side missions that he's
There
completing.
was something else that he
And it's
also
often.
tweeted out today.
He does a lot of them.
Yeah,
He
he
did something
voices
else.
somebody for Deadlock, the next Valve game that's coming out. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
What a
He's doing
beast.
Twisted Metal now, and
Did you email Dave about that one, Joe? The Deadlock business?
I'm doing it tomorrow. I tried to load them up
pro
Mhm.
in
wrestling.
case it's a quiet week. I have them up my sleeve,
Good call.
Suplex. This is I don't know if it's good really, but I mean, I'm enjoying
It's
myself.
It's
pretty
comforting.
fine.
Yeah, this should be on Collision tomorrow.
It makes sense that the British are with these grunge guys. I mean, punk music. I mean, England.
That's very good.
Yeah. Did anyone play that Suicide Squad game? I heard it sucked.
Oh man, it was really bad.
Yeah, that's the only one Dave's ever replied to. He sent an email back and said the game sucked, bro.
Imagine that. Imagine
I forgot Joe
Dave
was
loading
like
up
that.
his. Imagine Dave loading up his PS5, trying to.
Remember it sponsored Hook and Joe.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Mm-hmm. That match is so good.
They did the Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing, and I pretended it was good because I loved that game. It's bad now, but at launch it was pretty good.
Really, was it good? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. I was a huge the first Friday the 13th game that came out.
Well,
That was a
Shut
good
down
game.
now, but it was
I'll
awesome.
say this: it popped contrarian Alex of how respectful it was of the original movie, which is one of
Yeah.
the funniest. I think that makes it a top 10 AEW match for Alex.
That's sick.
Yeah, I'll never forget the first time I watched that picture. My goodness, that's an
It's very, very, very good. It's my favorite horror movie ever.
Yeah. And if you don't know anything about it, we're not going to spoil anything. But if you don't know anything about it, it's way better experience that way. Going blind, you'll have a great time.
Added to the October watch list.
Yeah.
You know what movie scared me as a kid and still scares me now is Jeepers Creepers. I can't watch that movie by myself. Still to this day.
Oh, sorry, Manny, but he's
Oh my god, his shoulder's gone.
Shit.
There's no way he didn't injure himself there. Holy shit.
I'm sorry, Manny. I apologize. I haven't seen the picture in question, but
You never seen Jeepers
Salvio
Creepers?
I'm not. No, sorry, mate.
Which
Kind of
one
weird
is-
that you're insulted. I haven't seen a film that you actively despise and can't watch. Kind of weird that you're so aggressive there, but
No, I just think you're just a pumpologist. I mean, I just feel like you would just.
Filmologist. Dude, I'm not at all. I'm not
You
at
always
all.
you live at the cinema. That's what it is.
It's an escape, though, Hooper.
Joe, did
A
you
lot of
see
people
the
don't
movie
know.
Dukes was watching tonight?
I did. He's watching the holdovers. I saw that. Oh my god, the fella's put another headlock on. This is godly, dude. This is it's almost they're wrestling like there's no one watching. This is insane. How long is this match?
It's been going for a while, huh?
Yeah, it's a bit.
They've been in the heat for an hour or so, I think. Even England has started to turn its back on it now. Look, people are just kind of sitting there.
It's an American flag.
Okay, there's a super chat here. It's my friend Akash Sharma. I haven't got any. It's baffled me a bit. Hello, Akash. He says, random question. Did anyone watch Wrestling Gurus on YouTube back in the day? So, he knows my answer to this, but Ibu, if you're still in the chat, please respond to this because I think you're our best shot here. I mean, Manny has been called a wrestling guru before, but that's a different thing altogether.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, but I know Ibu's very well versed in the wrestling YouTubers of yesteryear. He always yells and calls them fat on our Hanging with Holbert shows for some reason.
I never got into wrestling YouTube. It was just I was on Twitter, wrestling Twitter, and then one day I just became a wrestling YouTuber. I don't
much
really
like Loki, you didn't play the game, you changed it.
yeah.
Okay, so we have got response here in the chat. A couple people. Ibu he did watch. There you go. Akash, I hope you're still here. I don't know if you are. You should really be asleep. It's 4:04 a.m. and you're not a broadcast journalist like I am, so you have no excuse. Meanwhile, in Gotham, the Heat segment appears to be coming to an end. Look at Savio.
Joe,
Way overweight, bumping his ass off.
I don't even know how you do it at your
Oh,
time
yeah.
zone.
I get a genuine approach, and it's better now because I'm doing less stuff like this. But I do bank a lot of sleep now. I used to do it a lot where I would just go straight through, and I can't do that anymore. I'm too old. Today I got a ton of sleep.
At my age, man, just thinking about staying up past 1 o'clock just freaks me out.
At my age. You must have been in hell when that UFC card was on the other week.
No, I told you I fell asleep.
You did.
Valentina, that fight put me to sleep.
Yeah. Oh, hot tag. Oh my god. Look at the lads bumping.
That was cool.
Look at Savio. God bless. Dude.
This is sick.
Savio is so good. Like, he's not in the best of states here, but he's just so naturally gifted as a worker. He's so good.
Oh, wow, that was awesome. He missed.
Other brother is sweating bullets here up top. Oh my.
Oh shit!
What a maneuver.
Ooh.
The headbangers were Cornette tried to use them in Ring of Honor, and like all time. So anyone can find those like old forum posts about that will give you some entertainment for the night. Fuck.
I wonder what old Vince
Oh hell yeah.
would have thought about this kind of booking of a card like now. It's kind of weird. I feel like he's letting younger Vince is letting all these matches have like a little bit of air, you know?
I think because of the setting, I think it's a lot looser, to be honest. Now the tag wrestling, I mean, oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, what is happening?
Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. That was absolutely terrifying.
He almost
Holy
destroyed
shit.
his knees.
That
Oh my god.
was rough.
Wow.
How
can tell
long
if-
was
if
that
I was-
match?
An hour.
It was 13 minutes.
This match ain't 13.
Same
No.
same length as CM Punk and Smojo at Wembley.
Oh, he's got a napalm.
Um,
Does he have? He does. He has a napalm death shirt on. Hell yeah.
Was that really 13 minutes?
Yeah, it was.
Time is
That's-
a strange thing. No,
Time is a strange thing.
It was
No,
pretty good, to be fair.
not all
Very
things
long.
were equal,
Alright.
you know?
God, those belts are pretty.
Ain't they just? We should steal them
True.
and then email them at Dex and Cash and say, where are these on TV? All right, Ryan says timestamp. Bobby, quick, Bob, quick. The time's changing as we speak.
47:37.
Holy shit, man. I was 10 seconds off.
What he'll do is he'll now go to 47:37, but he'll do it in a handful of seconds, and they'll be confused why nothing's changed.
Well, I'm at 47:45 now. I skipped up.
Why are you so loose with the time? I don't understand it. You seem to refuse the direct suggestion of time. You seem to take it as an estimate of sorts. It's fascinating to me.
Well, because obviously when he said it, it took me like a minute, like a second or
Minute.
two to figure it out. a second or two to figure out. So I had to just.
I don't. You're Manny. You don't have to explain yourself to me. You're an enigma, and I appreciate that about you. Oh my god.
We
Meanwhile,
entered an ad.
okay. Well, we're getting an interview with
Oh,
Bulldog
no.
here. Bobby, go for it. Bob,
Jim
you
Ross
legitimately, I
talking.
think this is your job tonight. Go for it.
Jim Ross is talking to the British Bulldog, who's defending his European Championship tonight in the main event. Talking about his sister. He's from Manchester, so his family's there. Talking about his sister who has been battling cancer. He's going to win this match for her tonight.
I'm sure that won't age poorly at all.
Well, if he
No.
wasn't going to win, why would you put it on the show?
That's fair.
That makes a lot of
For
sense
that
to me.
Heat.
Well, I've already got the email from Fightful Select, and they're going on loss. There's no way he's losing if they're main eventing, guys. So don't worry about it. Spoiler
one of those
alert,
shows.
everyone.
You want to send the crowd home happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because why would they go on last rather than Taker and Bret otherwise, right? That'd be so silly. It'd be foolish. Foolish, I say. Bulldog looks like a guy who is thrilled with the way things have gone. Thrilled about it. Very excited.
Doing well.
It looks like a guy who's really, yeah. I will say that, Bob. We bless Bulldog. We saw him on Nitro
Yeah.
last week, and that's the worst that's the worst I've ever seen a wrestler look on like a national TV
It
show.
was
Like
really bad. He was
belly
really purple.
hanging over his tights, red, purple. I mean, oh my god, it was sad. It really was sad. I mean, we have our fun here, but it was a horrible watch.
That was the September '98 one, right?
Yeah.
Was that before? That's right around the time he hurt his back on the trapdoor,
It was
right?
like maybe the night after that, the pay per view or the weekend. Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, I remember we did talk about that. I'm pretty sure it was the Monday after. Bobby, timestamp please for our friend Passive.
I think we're in an ad. Right? Are we still in an ad?
No,
No.
we're clear.
Okay.
We're clear.
50-20.
50-20.
These ads fucked me up.
Well, I feel like Bob's jumped ahead and been aggressive there. To be honest with you, Bob. All right. Manny.
I got a cramp.
Oh, he's down.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I can't. Manny, are you okay?
Oh my god, it's Too Cold Scorpio.
Too Cold Scorpio in the building. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
I honestly have never seen Hooper's face do what it did then when he felt that pain. It looked like he became like a doll. Like it looked like it was unbelievable. I've never seen anything like that before.
Then when he went down, he took the chair with him.
He's still down.
Hey man, cramp hurts.
I know, but good God, man. He took a flat back. Fuck. Are you not sitting cross-legged? What are you doing now?
I'm trying to stretch out my leg.
Okay. Stay there.
Drink some water, man.
Give yourself some time, bro.
I'm drinking sweet tea.
That'll help.
And get some icy hot.
Too Cold Scorpio in the building here. Part of being a professional, folks, is that you have to, stay the course. You have to keep the people engaged while perhaps one of your broadcast journalists co-hosts is literally fallen.
Dude, I forgot that this is just Kurt Angle's theme.
It's Kurt Angle.
I forgot.
Kurt Angle?
No, it's not Kurt Angle. Stay down. The Patriot was this was kind of an interesting project in the WWF in 1997.
I have that
doesn't
mask.
Good. Worry about the cramp right now, man. Right? Can't even see him anymore, can we? You can see his hoodie slightly.
Yeah.
Boy, had to hook up the IV, the sweet tea, into the veins to help out. So
Yeah, sure. That will help. There you go. Yes, chat. This is not Kurt Angle. This is Del Wilkes, the Patriot, who's looking real jacked, I must say.
I thought Hogan was a
It is a pretty sick mask, to be fair.
He is, yeah.
yeah.
Look at Too Cold.
He wears the mask because he claims to be the face of every American. Hell yeah.
I'd love to know Scorp's reaction when they showed him this gear. Here's what we got for you. Too Cold sitting in his car like, I could either wear this or go back working for Paul Lee. Well, let's go back in.
Well, to be fair, I'd rather
Die, Bischoff, die, son.
shitty Philadelphia.
Manny, sorry?
I'd rather be in England than shitty Philadelphia.
Manny now looks like he's doing one of those Mankind promos, where like he pulls his hair out and stuff. I'm quite concerned about the position he appears to be in. He's about to try and get up, which this could be a real catastrophe. Slow and steady, man. Oh my god!
Joe, I was concerned there for a minute that it was going to get.
Let's take it slow.
Dangerous.
All right, nice and easy. Nice. The chair there. We apologise for any graphic images that may or may not have appeared on the screen along the way there. We think we were clean, YouTube.
No plumbers on the Late Night Grin.
No.
What match is this?
Huh? Oh, I have no idea. Patriot in All Japan, 4 3/4.
Sorry, I meant to you mind, Hunter? What match is this?
Yeah, you're fine. There's only 6 people on the scale on screen. You're fine. You haven't done the Manny yet of.
I was like, it's the Patriot versus Flash Funk. What are you
I was so
talking about?
confused. You were just talking about no one has ever topped the Hooper in that regard. When our friend Joe was in the chat and Manny goes, "No, Joe, that's not the case." I was like, "Oh, I didn't even say anything." Manny, are you okay now?
I'm all right. I'm a recovering cramp person. I get cramps all the time. Maybe I just need to drink more water. But this one snuck up on me. I didn't expect
Maybe.
Usually it
Sweet tea's
happens.
enough.
Usually it happens when I'm asleep and I get a cramp, and I think I'm gonna die. And I'm always asking my dog for help, and she just goes to my feet and just goes to sleep instead of getting me help.
Calcium magnesium pills, Manny.
There you go, Hooper.
This match is
Calcium,
insane.
magnesium.
Manny
Yeah,
responded to
Jumanji
that
is
like
just-
Kris suggested cocaine or something. Like he was feeling. Yeah, Akiyama Masaba's Kobashi and the Patriot is absolutely outrageous. Sounds like TW booking, to be honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll have to watch that.
My goodness. Too cold here getting launched around.
The speed.
Connor, I'm not dehydrated. I drink sweet tea and I drink Gatorade at work, and it's fine. And I go to the water fountain.
He goes to the water fountain, folks.
Didn't you know, Connor? There's water fountains down there.
And I drink a Red Bull
Mark.
occasionally.
I know what you're thinking, Connor. Daily cramp? Surely he's dehydrated. Nope.
There's a fucking water fountain. It's not dehydrated.
Look at this comment. Oh, Hooper is falling apart. It is noticeable, the physical decline. Like, he's made a few towns as of late. He's worked like 3 or 4 shows, and you can feel it like,
Oh shit.
Couple
Oh,
of Grinalongs.
damn right. Not everyone's built for this life, We're on that 1985 WWF schedule. Not everyone's built for it. Oh my god, these fellas appear to have had a few miscommunications. A couple of times they just kind of stared at each other for a second. It's been an interesting match, and Flash Funk has grabbed a hold in centering to settle things down.
Hell yeah.
Very interesting.
He rules.
He was very, very good. I know he's one of Oracle's favorites. It's a shame they gave him this shtick and he wasn't just allowed to be too cold.
Yeah. His tag team with Buff Bagwell's also very good. I'm actually a big fan of him.
Buff has a tag team with both fellas.
Oh yeah.
Stars and Stripes. Yeah, cool with him.
If I knew the Patriot was going to be on the show, I would have prepared and got the mask out.
Yeah.
Is that a laser?
Showtime.
It
Probably.
may be. This is the era when that was a thing, right?
Look, I thought about it real quick to go get it, but I got to bring the box down. I got to look through over 120 masks.
So
You
here's
gotta
the
rest
thing
that
with it.
cramp.
Yeah, here's the thing, man.
yeah, I'm a cramp survivor.
If you didn't actually bring it up, none of us would have known that you had the mask. And then when you brought it up, we all moved on because we expected you weren't going to get it. But then you decided to bring it up again to explain why you couldn't get it. And at this point, it kind of feels like, I mean, you kind of set yourself up, is what I'm saying, Manny. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the hoodie, though. Where can you get that hoodie, Manny?
DM Monty, and Monty will set you up right.
That's what he needs, more DMs.
Andrew says, Manny, where can I get the mask from? I don't know, man. Just find your
DM Manny and he'll sue you.
just go to your local Mexican market. They gotta have them there.
Mhm.
Except the custom ones. I paid more for those.
Yeah. How much do you reckon you've actually spent on your entire collection? I'm not even saying being arsehole, I'm genuinely interested because they're very cool. For those of you listening, Manny's sort of twitching back and forth for the minute as he
Probably
ponders.
$3,000.
Wow, really?
Yeah, it adds up pretty quick. This is when I was in nursing, guys. This isn't now. I can't do that now. All my money goes to tools.
What was it on Tuesday? You said were you You was talking about how you had enough money to buy that Triple H shirt. What was it you said? Oh, nice kick. What was it you said?
It's because I was selling vintage clothes or in like sneaker shop. I was just a big reseller at that time. But let me explain to you guys about something. Being a mechanic is a lot of money, man. Like the other day, I brought a Toyota oil filter. It cost me $50, and I work on Nissans. You're asking why would I need a Toyota filter plier?
I didn't ask that at all.
And
we all thought it.
Yeah. And during that week I got 8 Toyotas. It's really rare. So I said, you know what? Let me just buy one of these. It's been 2 weeks. Haven't seen another Toyota since. But when they come, pause, I have them. There's
what? When they come, you'll be ready, right?
I'll be ready.
What a time. This is really ideal because there's absolutely nothing on this undercard you need to watch. So you just really let the Hooper just run wild. It's just taking us in all sorts of directions here. He literally fell off his chair a moment ago. I mean, this has been... and I think this show is worthy, Bob, of a certain treatment. Would you agree? Like button.
You're telling me or...
Bob.
What?
Bob. Let's go again, right? I'm gonna set up the like button thing, all right?
Yep.
It's been a good show, hasn't it, guys?
Yeah.
Been pretty fun, yeah.
I think there's a
it's been
certain treatment, a certain button that could be clicked that could show just how fun this has been. Would you agree, Bob?
I would agree. You gotta smash that like button.
Brilliant.
Hell yeah.
You see that? That was like Britt Baker sandbagging Rosa right there. You see that? Just
It's a lot, yeah. It's
Oh, that was beautiful.
back when Bob was a young grappler in the olden days when he had the corner free, he would have done that without any, but
Oh yeah.
guys that was pretty sweet, some of the stuff down the stretch, I gotta say. Guys start doing pills on the road, and next thing you know, they can't hear you in there. It's the same.
My second show of the week, man.
I know. He's already put in the private chat. I'm fucked.
Got 2 next week. Oh.
What do you do next week?
Grin Grappler and
Grin Grappler. That's the thing I remember was happening.
I don't know if we're still doing Grindication. If we are, I'll be there. If it's School of Wrestling, then I will not because
we're doing both. Grindication is Thursday. School of Wrestling is Sunday, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be there for Grindication. I will not be there for the Grin next week, but I will be back in 2 weeks to preview Bad Blood.
There you go. It's a good question. Can you do LNG draft of top 100 Bobs all time? That's a great question.
That's good. We should do that.
That'd be good. Good stuff. Who would be the 1 seed on the big board of taking yourself off, Bob?
Good one. Bob Holly.
Yeah. Good stuff. Look at this prick, Evo. Botch. A Wade Keller over there with his notepad. You call it in the ring sometimes, brother. We don't have the producers you fellas have over there at the Wrestle Purists putting shit together beforehand, Back in my day, you just got in there and grappled. Hit the ropes hard and give them hell. Attack the mat. Yeah, Wade Keller. That was my focus there. Yeah, get him.
Birmingham. This is where this is taking place.
Oh my god.
Yes. Oh, Jesus wept. Brainbuster, as you were saying something.
This Legion of Doom and Godwin's match has a 2.62. What the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Well,
We even
you
had
understand. You actually answered your own question. I want you to go backwards. Okay, start again. Say the match again.
It's Legion of Doom versus the Godwins.
Okay, what year is this again, Brainbuster?
97. Fair. Never mind.
There's your answer. All right.
My bad.
They still cut a promo.
This is why I do, and I even do it myself sometimes. But when people do the thing about this slightly washed wrestler is ruining their legacy, and it's like, brother, wrestlers, it's a great tradition that they get very, very bad and very, very unfortunate as old men. It's part of the game. The Road Warriors are deeply unfortunate for most of the decade, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's part of this business, and we appreciate that about them. The Godwins are here. Alex is in the chat. Look at Alex.
I want you all to guess who Who a famous person in wrestling media is from Birmingham.
Sean Rossett.
That's close.
Close. Dave Meltzer.
He's represented on this shirt. Jacket.
Ibu.
Of the purest Montel.
Oh, you're talking about Montel WP?
Big Birmingham here.
I
Oh,
love
we have
the way you say
exited
it.
the
It's
ad,
great.
by the way. We should get a
Okay.
timestamp.
Bob.
The glorious.
Okay, we are at 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 7 seconds.
Thanks, Bob.
What the fuck is that? What kind of tattoo is that?
Well,
Yeah. I don't know.
My God, he has a Confederate flag. Holy shit!
yeah.
Looks like yours.
Chill the fuck out, brother.
Oh, dear, it was part of the business. We'll be watching Ring of Honor 2002 next week, folks. We'll follow up on this. Running.
Man, look at those fucking dudes, bro. Did they just stand there the whole show?
Who, the Godwins? No, they just came out.
Those two losers.
The
in
fans. The entrances, I think, only.
Yeah.
His entrance is pretty cool, though.
I'll say,
Yeah.
man, my knees would
This
be
is the thing,
cooked
that's
after
what
an
I'm
hour.
As long as you're still cool, there's nothing wrong with being washed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Kurt Hennig could still spit chewing gum out and slap it all over his hand. No matter what the matches look like. It was still Kurt Hennig, you know?
I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, if you're washed, you're washed.
Do you have to do this now, Manny, really? I mean, it's clearly just a throwaway comment in the midst of the program. Very contentious tonight, Hooper, I must say. Very aggressive. I think it's the road getting to you. It happens to the best of them.
Ben, I don't have a Confederate flag T-shirt. I don't even know where you would even find one.
In your wardrobe.
Right next to the Triple H t-shirt.
The chat's talking about, like, they got a huge pop here, LOD. And the reality is, look at this undercard. Guys that could get a good reaction. That was enough, right? I mean, good Lord. Ibu's referencing very unfortunate grappling.
I'm not letting him get away with it.
Well, yeah. It's all about Jericho.
Yeah. That's the one.
All right, here we go, folks. I'm actually going to lock in for this because that rating's popped me. We need a timestamp in the chat, Bobby.
We are at 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 25 seconds.
There you go. I love when Bob gives the timestamp to someone else and then he goes, oh, shit. That tells you all you need to know.
Well, I'm at 1 hour, 7 seconds, and 35 seconds. So it's just kind
Sorry?
of like 1
Where you
hour,
at?
1 hour, 7 minutes, and 43 seconds now. So I'm like 4 seconds behind, and I can't do anything about it.
It's fine. You're okay.
Aren't you ahead?
No,
Oh, God.
I'm not in the future yet. Just
No, I feel like I'm behind. I've done nothing here. I feel like Bob's got like an accelerator on or something. I don't know what's
I'm at
going
1
on.
minute, 8 seconds.
Hillbilly Jim.
1 hour,
and-
8 minutes.
Brainbuster's doing it now. Okay,
It's airborne.
Oh, man.
This hillbilly's throwing punches at the fucking Spider Warrior.
brilliant. All right, Brainbuster, I'll go back to you. You seem reasonable. What's the timestamp? Go with minutes, not seconds on this one.
Right. 1 hour, 8 minutes, and 24 seconds.
Okay, no, I'm about right. I'm just.
God damn, they got
Bob, I'm just trying. I've got a lot on my plate here. I'm worried about Manny, who's dehydrated severely. He's wearing a pink WrestlePurious hoodie.
Is he wearing this guy right there? This hillbilly. He's wearing Guess overalls, Guess jeans overalls.
That's tough.
That's pretty swaggy,
Nice.
bro.
He's, Hulk
Damn.
is very red.
They said
Yeah.
the show ain't swagged out, but we are, man. That's what we got to come out here.
Oh my god, they're gonna chain wrestle. Oh, never mind. Well, hold on. I'm at 3 right now.
Hey, man, don't let this
Oh,
fucking
Goodness.
fucker punch you in the face. Punch him back.
He's hustling. He's
Mhm.
hustling.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I don't know. This kind of rocks.
This could be a hidden gem, fellas. We may be discovering something here.
Isn't bad.
Oh.
Something catastrophic. If it started this way, something truly awful must be ahead of us here, right? Headlock applied here as we. I wonder how long they're going to sit in this headlock. I wonder.
You think that's water or that's sweat?
I don't know, man. What do you think?
These guys aren't working that hard enough to, be sweating like that. But at the same time, these are big fellas. The UK is hot.
Yeah, famously.
They're wearing jeans.
We have a one-arm bully choke here. Well,
Transition.
We have jiu-jitsu, folks, is what I'm telling you. The cameras have suddenly exploded.
Oh my God, White Six is here.
The White Six, I wish. They'd be the best workers on this show. Oh, look at that body slam. Just laid him down like a sack of shit there. Look at that. Oh. It's a lot harder to do the no-sell gimmick when you're in shoot agony, but he's trying his best. Oh, I don't know, fellas.
See, I don't know. This is I'm doing a cage match review right now.
I feel like we've got to change the perception of this. I mean, Hulk just did a jawbreaker in center ring.
Shades of Nigel McGuinness.
Shades of Nigel, exactly right. You excited for Wednesday, Manny?
Do you guys know if it's opening or it's closing?
Got the format. I was just asking if you want to see the match.
Well, the thing is, depending on what, because look, I get off work
Friday, bro. What do you want me to do? It'll be in quarter hour free.
It's hard to be excited because I work and I get off at 7. Okay. So if I get off at 7 and then that's the first match, I'm fucked. What am I supposed to do? Just watch it in the parking lot?
Well, I feel like what you would benefit from is if there was any kind of means to watch things on delay in the year of 2024, you'd be golden in that regard.
Oh, Joe, I can't do that because I need to tweet in the moment, man. That's just
you never tweet about stuff without any real-time framework. That's a good point. We need a timestamp, Bobby.
1 hour, 11 minutes, 48 seconds.
Oh, man, I was right on the dot on that one.
There you go.
I wonder how that happened.
This isn't bad at all, dude. What's the deal with this?
This is not that rating so far.
This is just like RVD and balls. This is what is going on right here.
Yeah. Well,
I
don't know if I'd go that far now, but
no, I mean that was
similar
just
vibe.
How long does it go? Is it going to go? Are they going to go really long or something?
I would check, but I don't want to spoil myself.
Yeah, good point. Don't do that.
Where the heck did you learn that?
You are on.
Oh my God.
This is probably one of the best Road Warriors matches of the decade if we're shooting. I'll go at top 5.
This is big fella no jiu-jitsu or something because he's doing a lot of stuff with wrist manipulation.
The footage speaks for itself, bro. We're talking about a super heavyweight Eddie Bravo right here.
Are you sure he's not a Gracie? Come on, man.
Good point, bro. That's a good point. I ain't thought about that. Good point. We're working the limb here. Very, very early and on here from the Godwins. Rough house tactics. Maybe the crowd's very quiet. I don't know. I haven't got the sound up.
They're keeping up with it.
Okay. This would be the best match on the undercard of World's End. That's a joke, folks. Okay. Have you fully watched the early UFCs? I have not. I've watched from like 30, around the 30s. I've watched onward. Oh my God.
I just watch bits and pieces.
I used to have the DVDs, so I used to be like a real freak with that stuff.
I just discovered a fighting league earlier today where they fight in a Coliseum looking thing.
Oh God. Yeah.
And it's just dirt, and it's just two guys. It's like what Joe Rogan always wanted, like you just fight in a big open patch. That's what they do. And it's fucking crazy, bro. Like the ref didn't stop the fight till the guy was pounding his head off the fucking sand.
While I do concede that the phrase "it's what Joe Rogan always wanted" sounds crazy now, certainly. I think I know what Manny's talking about because that was when he used to have this pitch of like the UFC should actually take place in a field.
Yeah, that was the stupidest thing I ever heard. And then until I saw it in practice.
Oh man, those were fun times. Simpler time in my life.
Yeah, he
All
said.
right.
Well, he said play on a basket. He wants to fight MMA fighting on a basketball court that's raised.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That was when like Eddie would always talk about like gloves are like a woke thing.
Joe, I sent you the clip so you can see it for yourself.
Thanks, mate. I'll have a look in a minute. I'm just currently watching this classic on Collision.
They have a flag.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Damn right.
Did you give him that, Brainbuster, or no? Saw you hand it
Novi,
to him.
shut the fuck up.
Whoa!
Just calling
Get
it how I
out.
see it.
Hey,
Listen, pal, I have a CM Punk flag, not a Confederate flag.
CM Punk,
Some people would argue
Yeah.
that's worse.
the MMA fighter.
Big fan.
Look,
Oh my
and I
god!
know, like, I think he's a good wrestler, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
It's
Oh,
the-
that's all you were gonna say.
It's a gold maker. What is it called? The fucking Okada's finisher.
Money clip.
The
money.
gold maker. Oh, it's the gold maker, folks. It's the gold maker. Just absolute confidence as he says it. Oh, the gold maker. You know what? I mean, this show's not been any good yet, but it's flown by. I've had a great time.
Yeah.
Been great company, fellas, I must say. Chat, we hope you're enjoying it. If you have, you're going to smash the like button. I'll do it for you on that one, Bobby.
Okay.
I don't want to make our relationship any worse.
Hawk's working hard, man.
I honestly don't think this match is, like, particularly bad at all. Like, I
It's
mean,
certainly not a 2.
now that
there's
it's
not
settled
much
down.
to it, but like,
Right, exactly. Now that they've gone into the heat, it's not like what you'd call good, but like, I don't know. For me, a 2 is when things are like going wrong at every turn, you know?
Mhm.
Like, well, then again, I did put over the Undertaker Goldberg match today. I should probably shut the fuck up.
How long
Well-
has Dual Hawk been in here, man?
Hmm?
How long has Hawk been in the ring? Because I feel like he's
Wow. Yeah.
Probably too long.
Yeah. He would agree.
Joe,
That was nice.
why were you putting
Oh.
over the Goldberg Taker match exactly?
I just think that while I wouldn't say it's good in a sort of traditional sense, I think there are so many old man matches that are like entirely forgettable or lame, and you would never forget that match. Like it's a spectacle, you know. Like he does a shoot brainbuster in that.
I was
match,
about
dude.
to say, my reasoning is much less like in depth. I just think that Undertaker took a neck bump, man.
It's like, yeah,
That rocks.
I don't like. Let me give you an example. Okay, so not example. Let me just explain kind of where I was coming from. It has a 0.5 on Cage Match, dude. Like,
Yeah, come the fuck on.
like, there's so many matches that I would never rewatch again, and I've willingly rewatched that like tons of times. Like, but it was that night. I remember on Twitter everyone getting like really dramatic that night. Like, I hope like, I hope everyone
Oh,
lived. It's like,
baby.
oh fuck.
Oh,
Speaking of such, I hope.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
hell yeah.
now that was not bad.
Okay,
No.
seriously, what was actually the issue with that match?
It was
Cool.
good.
I'm gonna look at the reviews. Give me 2
Go on,
seconds.
Brainbuster. Brainbuster is our official Cage Match correspondent. I'm late.
Always.
That's very fitting, to be fair.
Yeah.
I go on here. The first one rating that I see is the first line is this match fucking stunk.
Look at the chat. The chat, we've got 2 3-star ratings in our chat. 2.5.
Okay,
Jason
somebody's like
Ford
reviewing the
Price.
whole feud.
Oh,
Stop.
come on. Grow up.
Fucking nerd.
Grand scheme of things. Tell me about the match.
Dude's
Yeah.
doing big picture talk on this son of a bitch.
look, leave the real world out. We're just talking graphs. That's all
The
we're
real
doing.
world out.
We're just talking graphs, man. You know, this is,
Yeah, exactly. Talk to him.
This match was the drizzly shit.
I like genuinely didn't see anything that was like
It
catastrophic.
was fine.
Is that all they're saying? They have to be like.
There
is
was
there any
one
reasoning
guy.
after that.
The highest rating is a 6, and
well, should be
somebody was
double.
like,
That'll be changing
Uh,
tonight.
he said it was a pretty basic tag match. Agree.
Yeah.
Good insight.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't remember half the match. I was just vibing out here. You know, just
2 big man teams just beating the fuck out of each other.
Yeah, it was fine.
It was probably obviously.
There it is. The
Godwin's-
Meltzer's God sign.
All right, mate. Jesus, you want to calm down a bit?
Your mic almost peaked.
I
Holy shit.
appreciate the excitement, but come on.
These kids are trying to throw up middle fingers on the hard cam, and this one guy's like, "No, get back, get back." I think it's security or something.
Mm-hmm. What's JR doing? What is he here to do? Oh, okay.
Oh
All right.
my
That's
God.
that's a snazzy vest.
Dwayne.
Look at his Titantron. What a beast, bro. Look
Hell
at him.
yeah.
He
Look at the way he
rocked, dude. I don't
walks.
care.
Man. I should start walking like that. Look at that dude. God, he's so
Ken
jacked.
Shamrock
Look at the size of Ken.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
walks. Everybody knows I walk anywhere. I'm not gonna say where you know that I walk anywhere, but you know.
What? Everybody knows I walk anywhere. What did he do? What did you say?
You know that I walk anywhere, man. I'm telling you, you know.
Oh, okay. You're saying that anyone could like recognize that the Ken Shamrock's walk anywhere is what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying you're talking about yourself. That's my apologies. Maybe I missed it.
I
Holy
think
shit.
you
Look
gave
at
him
that
out there.
shirt.
That is not
Yeah, sure.
what he was implying.
Yeah,
I don't
that
know.
shirt is sick.
What does the shirt say?
That was that prison
Nice.
walk. That's
Okay, fair. All right, I try my best. All right. Ken Shamrock's here. He's looking very beast, I must say. Shame he's not wrestling.
Well, I got her in a fake sport, huh?
You got him, bro. Ben asked in the chat, has the cramp moved to Manny's brain? Incredible. Manny responded to that by just kind of squinting and reading the comment. Thing is, folks, we have our fun with Manny the Hooper, but imagine the late night grim without him. How did we ever do it without him? Seriously.
I don't even remember how I even started doing this.
Well, you originally were just a fan. You were out in the crowd, you know?
Yeah. Then I became a groupie and I tried to come on stage. And
What the fuck? What are you talking about? Think about the words you just said. That was insane. You said that. What are you on, bro? No, Manny was a grinner in the old Patreon days. And you brought Wrestle Purist was who actually got you on screen, right? And then remember you did your excursion with us.
Oh my god, it's Daddy
Is
ass.
that Daddy? Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think so,
yeah,
but
it
I think
is.
you're the one that asked me to come on.
I think he might be rockabilly at this time.
Oh, great.
He is.
Why wasn't the one who asked you to come on, Manny, but I was the one who, shaped you as an artist, and we named you Manny the Hooper on this platform,
Mm-hmm.
which is why I take 50% of your pay every month. Vern Gagne style.
Can someone find me that Ken Shamrock shirt, and buy it for me?
Send it to the P.O. box.
Brainbuster's still in my gimmick there. Look at that.
Disgraceful.
I'll create a
Dude.
PO box.
Young Blink just said that's Austin Gunn, and like genuinely, I was about to say he looks exactly like Colton, which gives you an idea of just.
He
Frenetic
does look like
punches.
Colton.
Yeah, Colton has his frame too, right? Because
Yeah, his shoulders and stuff. He wrestles a lot like him too.
Yeah.
A lot more than
They
Austin.
both look a lot like him. He might be their dad or something.
You think?
Hell yeah.
Ankle lock, and look at Ken's facials when he does the ankle
He
lock.
is.
He rules, man.
He
They're
does.
moving incredibly fast.
Do they make his? Because I know he has a Legends deal. Have they made any figures of his? They still do make them, I think.
They
don't
did a
Yeah.
Legend figure like relatively recently.
I
He has
feel
green
so.
gear and an intercontinental title.
Yep.
I don't know if that story that just came out is like one of those deals where someone says something and then they add context around it. Because I'm pretty sure he's had a Legends contract for like a while.
Yeah.
But there was a headline
He
of
has
like
to,
Ken
yeah.
Shamrock signs Legend
Yeah.
contract. And I
He was
like,
in NXT. Remember, he was in that Lions Den match.
Huh?
with Matt Riddle and Tim Thatcher.
I don't think
And
that was
actually-
him.
Wait, what?
They had someone because Daniel Cormier did the main roster one.
It's good.
It was Kurt.
Oh my
It was
God.
Kurt.
Yeah. Yeah, there we go. But no, he's at a Legends deal for a while. Yeah.
Right. Sincerely, Manny, this is your last show for a couple of weeks, right? You need to get yourself off the road, son. Right? You need to be a family man for a couple of weeks, all right? I've loved having you back on the road. You've been great. You've been tearing the house down. The matches have been tremendous, but the lifestyle, I don't know.
All right, book next week too.
You might be. What are we doing next week? You tell me. I'm forgetting.
I don't know. You're the one that books my dates, and you just tell me when to come.
Oh, hey, all right. Pull my calendar up, Manny.
It's funny.
Manny's the
'cause,
easiest person to book, I must say. Just
Joe's
always
my
pops me.
Joe's my manager, and he's also my boss at the same time. You see how?
Boss.
Boss is crazy. All right, you're not officially booked for anything next week. I can tell you. You have got some time off based on what I see in front of me here. Things may change though because we're working on something right now. We'll see. Bret Hart promo. Bob, what's Bret saying?
He's going to beat the Undertaker, but he knows he's a challenge. Hardest fight he's going to have, but he's going to bring it.
God damn! Look at Bret's neck.
I'll tell you someone who's going to bring it, folks. We got a seventh man up in this son of a gun. The big man is back.
Oh, hell yeah.
Contrarian Alex in the building. Alex, how are you this
Contrarian.
evening, my friend?
Good. If I time this correctly, we should be leading into Big Leon and Owen, I believe.
I believe so, mate. Yeah. I think so. Brett
Nice.
promo currently on our screen. Bobby, feel free to hook Alex up with a timestamp.
We're at 126.40.
Let's
Wrapping
fucking
up
go.
Bret Hart interview. And now there's an ad. So
What the fuck, man? I was right up with you, and now I'm behind. I didn't even fuck with the time.
Vader is on his way.
it is
I'm going to do a
Vader
tweet
time.
because Contrarian Alex is very popular, so I'm going to do a big Contrarian Alex is here.
Vader's
Oh,
on his way,
this-
so it's time, I believe is the word.
Dude, he's Titantron is when he attacked that news reporter. Did you guys see that?
In Japan or?
No, it was in like Kuwait.
Kuwait,
Kuwait. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Yeah, he got held like they wouldn't
Got
let him leave the
detained,
country after that. Yeah.
Undertaker,
Oh,
you know,
fuck, I
not
heard
to,
that story.
not to plug him in modern times, but I did see on his podcast he talked about like his perspective on that. He talked about like leaving the TV studio as Vader was being detained. He like told Leon, he's like, "You did the right thing, brother. You protected the business." And then they like pulled away in the limo, and Vader's just there with like the Kuwaiti police. Like, what do I do?
Look, guys, I don't collect masks anymore, but if somebody can find me the Vader mask, I would very much appreciate it. I've been looking for that mask for a long time.
Sounds like you're gonna
That
get
would
the
be,
Pentagon Junior mask with the WWF logo on it here coming up pretty soon.
This is not talking about those kind of wicked things.
Wicked things. Contrarian Alex, your internet is slightly messing with you right now, but yeah, we hear you mostly fine, but just be wary, okay? But I don't know if there's a reason for that. I don't know.
Okay.
You've leapt into a 6-man tag halfway through. It happens sometimes, yeah.
We should. The ad is over with. We should probably send out another timestamp to the people.
We're at 128.27. Owen Hart is making his way to the
Oh,
ring.
dog.
There you go. The big
We're seeing
man.
the fans at ringside.
He is indeed play-by-play from Bobby there. Beautiful. Look at Owen. My goodness, the old guard rail nearly went.
Shit.
God, that scared the life out of that fan. Did you see her? My goodness, she was horrified. It was legitimately scary.
That does not look like a 27-year-old man.
Okay. There's confusion about timestamps, Bobby. What's happening? Bob, what's your timestamp?
129.10.
Okay. Okay.
Man, you are gonna make Bob lose his shit, man, one day, man, with all these time checks.
Yeah. He just goes, enough of this shit.
One too many bumps.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna, talk to the young lions and maybe they can make a timer on here or something,
There you
like
go.
how Joe has it on his Rogan has it on his his bike
Joe,
companion.
first name. Alex, what was you saying, mate?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yeah, your audio was fine. Your just video is breaking up. So I wanted to
Okay.
communicate that so you didn't think you were going crazy, but it was on the other end for you.
I might just
But
pull
you're
a
fine.
Ebu of wrestling purists and just go full audio here.
That's fine. You're good. For Jumanji Hunter, who said what's happening on the screen, the lads are now circling. We're tightening up on the camera. I'm like moments behind, but they're about
Owen's
to.
got a gold trim on his gear that I'm not familiar with. That's pretty unique.
Looks pretty neat, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does look neat. Leon just
look at
flexing in
that.
center ring.
We just locked up. Leon pushed him off. For those of y'all who
Hey.
haven't seen this match before, you're in for a treat.
It's awesome. It's absolutely awesome.
God damn! Look at Owen jump back.
It was the first time.
This has got to
here.
be one of the best Vader WWF matches, right?
Yeah, I like the Shawn match, but I understand it's easy to get annoyed at that match. I still think it's fun, but this might be Leon's best singles match there. He had some good stuff with Taker.
Oh,
Yeah.
Look how sick
Oh my god.
Vader's
that
mask is,
sauce on
man.
that ring.
Yeah. Vader's he was always a big boy, but yeah, he certainly.
Oh, his best match in the WWF is the Final Four match, but this is probably the best singles match
Yes.
he had.
Yeah, that match is awesome.
He did have a good singles match with Bret also on Friday night's main event. I can't remember when they would have 3M for the dog show. They would they never did a Saturday night's main event, but I think it was Friday or Thursday night they would do that.
Wait, so they had different shows like that, like Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and that's main event.
Fuck.
Oh my goodness.
I think Thursday Raw Thursday was when Shawn lost
Thursday,
his
Raw
smile.
Thursday. Yep.
Yeah.
That was sick.
It's amazing that if you bump for Vader like this, he comes across like a badass again.
Is he gonna dive? No, he's not.
Someone should have probably clued in the rest of the roster. Very effective. Because it happens as soon as he goes back to Japan, he immediately regains that aura.
Oh yeah, dump some saw on his head.
That was a close shave there, wasn't it? My goodness. My God.
Oof.
Wasn't Owen graceful in there? My goodness, what a beautiful wrestler to watch. He's incredibly, incredibly graceful.
Oh, that was awesome.
Shooter stance.
Oh. Right on the
Big
crown
Leon.
of his head.
Dude, Owen taking the Inoki stance there. He's like, come
Yeah,
on,
he-
motherfucker.
You got his shooter stance. I think he was expecting Vader to just absolutely clobber him as soon as they got up, to be honest.
Oh, those are very good.
Oh, my God.
From
Oh.
Owen.
We're cooking,
Oh, yeah.
boys.
Yeah. Here we go. Sharpshooter and oh my goodness. Hell of a time thus far. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. This is the first wrestling match we've watched on this show. Other than the Legion of Doom, of course, who we will be changing the cage match narratives of tonight.
Dude, I
Slips
was
out the
watching
back. Whew.
Capital Carnage last night from '98, and it's the Headbangers against Animal and Draws, and they do that spot where they go for one of the Headbangers goes for a back body drop, and Animal backflipped out of it. I yelled at my television. 98 Boy Belly Animal backflips out of a back body drop.
Well, there was that tweet recently. It was a popular Twitter account, wrestling Twitter account. They said your favorite wrestler, you should watch all of the stuff they do, not just the celebrated epics, because there's always quirky stuff that happens. Always. You can't just. That was crazy, by the way. Time check for Joe, our friend Joe in the chat.
We're at 1 hour, 33 minutes, and 47 seconds.
There you go.
How do you guys, Joe and Alex, how do you guys watch wrestling? Do you guys just pick a show every day to watch, or do you guys
Alex
just
watches
watch them?
different. So I'm much more single. Alex, you generally will have stuff on, right? I think we do this differently. Go for it, Alex.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of settling down for the evening type stuff, having on background noise. Just look at the DVD shelf or the VHS shelf and just pick something randomly.
Mm-hmm.
I am a bit of an insane person. Every once in a while, I'll be like, I'm in the mood to watch Halloween Havoc 89. But, most of the time, it's just at random.
Yeah, I've seldom do the full show thing. I will very much, though, scour a guy's cage match and, find... I did the JBL Undertaker match recently for the review show. And then I wanted to see if they wrestled when John was, older and had the tits, So I obviously went to cage match, and I found one. It was good, man. You should watch it. 2009. February or March, maybe even. JBL with the boobs.
Oh.
Hell of a match.
Fucking Christ.
Oh,
This is great.
Have them discipline.
Yeah.
Alex, does this also work for movies too and TV shows, or is it just wrestling that you
Oh,
you
yeah.
watch it
TV shows, at random. I cycle through, I got, King of the Hill, Parks and Rec, 30 Rock. I just, for when I need, something on in the background, I have my comfort movies that I pick from time to time just to have on in the background, but other times it's at random. Who knows? It's a wild life I live,
Oh, goodness. Owen's bumping is such that he's portraying a version of Vader that I'm not even sure Vader is on this night, to be quite frank. But Owen is almost willing him into it, He's almost just forcing him to be the Vader of, World Championship Wrestling, New Japan, whatever you may choose.
When did
that's kind of go ahead. I stepped on someone's toes there. Y'all go ahead.
No, I I just want to know when Vader started wearing the UFC gloves.
He wore those in WCW, if I remember correctly. Towards the the matches he had with Hogan, he had them on for a while. He went bare fist, Uda. But he had the big pad boys on there when he wrestled Hogan. Which one of the Hogan matches is really good.
The Super Brawl match is really good, really good.
What you were saying, Joe, about what Owen brings out of Vader here, that was kind of the thing with this match, because this existed in a pre-network world where this didn't air anywhere in the United States. It was only on home video. So I remember this being one of the matches of the forum days of oh, you've never seen this?
Yeah, that makes sense. I can imagine the live reports getting out too. Vader he went full Inoki,
Yeah.
You weren't even alive yet.
Because sadly, it kind of gets, the story of this match gets overshadowed by something that happens later in the show.
It sure does. Manny, what was you saying, mate?
You said you remember the forum. You weren't even alive yet. How do you know the
I think I said you can imagine. I think is what I said.
Oh.
I could be wrong. I didn't remember. It is 5 a.m. Sorry, everyone. Folks, I wasn't on the forums at 2 weeks old. Apologies, everyone. Don't mean a lie. I apologize.
I'm just trying to,
Manny, hold me accountable, Manny. Yeah.
Manny gatekeeping 20 years ago. You weren't on no DQ, motherfucker.
Trying to keep this a straight show here,
Yeah, you sure? That's what you've been doing all night. That's definitely what you've been doing.
Dude, this leg lock is awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
Hell yeah.
Ibu sent a very crazy chat that he's somehow never seen this match.
Yeah,
That's wild for
Ibu and I talk about this a lot, and this is just one of the things that I love about wrestling and why I think it's crazy. There's loads of wrestling I haven't seen,
Yeah.
No.
And Ibu's seen more. There's certain stuff Ibu's seen a lot more of. There's a couple things I've probably seen more of, but not as many. But the beautiful thing about wrestling is there's 3 accounts on Twitter that have actually seen all of the significant matches through time,
Yeah.
And the reality is this isn't actually a significant match. This is just it's a quirky thing that happened one night only.
I wonder when guys like that, that's seen everything and know everything, the historians, they die, and it's just they take everything with them,
Huh?
With them where?
Let the tapes, you mean?
No, their knowledge and
The
stuff.
distribution rights.
Yeah, distribution rights, exactly right.
When I hear Dave talk about San Francisco and all that, it's just
to your point, genuinely, it's why when people have a chance to interview Dave, they should actually ask about
Oh my god, yeah.
those memories and those things, and rather than just getting mad that he didn't give Kurt Angle 5 stars,
Who are you talking about?
The Laps Fan WrestleMania 2 episode is one of the best Dave interviews you'll ever hear, because he talks about his personal experience of watching WrestleMania 2 was he ended up at the wrong house party that was still showing WrestleMania 2.
That is
That's
godly,
sick.
dude. Oh, oh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
you get
fuck.
very. This is very. You know when Sam Joe would work in the World Wrestling Federation, you get like occasional flashes.
Vader.
Mhm.
You get occasional
You see that combo right there?
flash. I saw it. Yeah, you get occasional flashes. That's what you get from Vader here. But Owen is like bringing the absolute best. I mean, you can see the big man's feeling the pace. Let's be fair. I mean, he's feeling it, but he's getting through it. Oh my god, he just threw a big boot right to the dick.
His boot's coming undone too.
Yep.
Let's go home, kid. I'm tired.
The iconic
Oh,
Owen Enziguri right there.
that was so
iconic.
sick.
Joe, speaking of guys that know a lot of shit, I've been listening to Center Stage Chronicles because you were talking about it.
Oh yeah.
It rocks.
Oh mate, I'm so glad. I'm so glad someone actually took my advice on that because that show. That's what I'm saying. Like people like that, like Chris Zelda.
Naylor is like
Naylor is. I mean, yeah, Naylor's had a crazy like. I don't know how much you know about him, Brainbuster, but like
not much.
He worked in NXT, dude. He's like
That's wild.
he was Dusty's like right hand man.
In
It's
addition to
insane.
his like experience, he's very encyclopedic with his knowledge.
Yes.
Also,
Yeah, both. So him, Loss, and
he slammed him
Zelda.
Monsoon.
and Zelda rule. I mean, they know like they've forgotten more about wrestling than I know. You know, like they're
Yeah.
so clued in. My goodness. Oh, look at Big Vader.
Breathing heavy, brother. Deep breaths. We're gonna get up this top rope.
Oh man, it's the
Oh.
stand. Big man Todd.
Shades of Alexa Bliss there with a Vader bomb. And up. Up goes Owen.
Vader's too big
Oh.
for something like that to hurt him.
Dude, Owen's still doing that dropkick in 1997 on a UK only pay-per-view.
Fuck.
Oh,
Oh, and the kip up as well.
Everyone agrees that's like the worst bump in wrestling. Like,
Oh
what
my
insane.
God.
Owen was just marvelous.
oh, that was
Joe,
sick.
you and I have talked about that
Dude.
when
legend.
Brian did Austin's podcast and he told him to stop doing that drop kick. It's like, you're
Yep.
going to hurt yourself, kid. And Brian was just like, okay.
Yep. That's a classic. A classic Vader.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
That's
Fuck.
a classic. Like in WCW, him and Sting would always do that spot, right? And Sting would do
Yeah,
it
oh,
to
yeah,
him.
you're right. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Sting would always do it to him too. Sick match, dude.
I
Fuck
guess Owen Hart didn't watch the game highlights in previous
There you go.
matchups.
You didn't get scat and report back, Manny.
True.
Guess he couldn't watch WCW, huh?
Beautiful match.
That was
Vader,
so
it took everything Vader had on this night to have that match. Brother's feeling it, man.
Yes.
But Owen was just
Man.
marvelous there. Spectacular.
Vader, he's so awesome, bro, man. Fuck.
He is, yeah. Absolutely is. Oof. My goodness.
I don't want to take anything away from Owen, but Owen's awesome too. You know.
Oh, yeah. Owen was the driving force there, but Vader's just so cool that you can't help but pop for Vader. Look at him.
fuck yeah. What time is it?
What a beast.
Vader time.
That was I brought this up the other day, but that was still the most controversial piece of an Oracle Odyssey was Joe versus Vader. Still. Very, very,
I
very,
agree
very
with
heated
Shoot.
stuff. Very tough. I don't know. I honestly
I think-
don't feel strongly about it. But
You
Wait,
asked
what?
him which one it was, and he said it's fucking Vader. Yeah, so
I don't
Agree.
know, man. I don't
Sam
know.
Joe,
I think
though.
I think it's very close. I honestly think it's close, legitimately.
Oh yeah, I voted
Um,
Vader on that one.
I think there's actually a lot of similarities. Hilariously. But yeah, I don't know. The length of Joe's career now is pretty impressive, yeah.
He's
Well-
gonna keep adding on, I think, too.
Well, that's the thing is like Joe's now. He's now like 20 years removed from his physical prime.
What a beast.
You know, like it's pretty hard.
And then if he goes back to the WWF, could get that Gunther match. That could seal
Well,
the deal. I don't know.
You said it, not I, brother. But yeah, I think it's very close. Like Vader was obviously a much bigger draw in Japan than Joe was anywhere. I think
Well, who are you
Joe's
guys
got
talking
more. Huh?
What are you guys talking about?
So we're talking about the Vader Samoa Joe comparison from an Oracle Odyssey, which was a wrestling podcast we did a few months ago.
Yeah, I know, but like, who can wrestle Vader? No, who can wrestle Gunther?
We're talking about Samoa Joe.
Not Vader.
Yeah, we were saying Novi's point was that Joe isn't even done yet, so it's like, come on, dude.
He looks dead out there to me, man. I just
Yeah. All right.
Well, we
We'll
just
see.
got through with an ad, so we should probably timestamp it up.
We're at 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 17 seconds. Just finished an Undertaker promo. We're back in the arena now. And he's coming out. His dong hit, as Joe put it earlier.
that's
It was
great.
excellent work, Bob.
There's only
was
one
really-
more ad in the show, so we're locked in.
Hell yeah.
Bob's really grown into the role. Very good. It's been a hell of a time, fellas. I've really enjoyed this. Very fun.
Things have picked up after that last one, I think.
Yeah.
This match, I don't know how much good this match will be for Grinalong purposes,
I've seen the timestamp. It's
but this match is like pornographic, I think. So
Yeah, it's very good.
solid. This is like actual wine grabs. Again, I don't know if it'll be good for Grinalong because there's not going to be a ton of like, but
right.
Who's he wrestling?
Samoa Joe, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh,
Bob, is this one of the time periods where Undertaker is bad?
Good question.
No, 97 he's pretty good.
this is pre Kid Rock.
What were the years again, Bob? You gave him like 3 years, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean 97. I haven't seen a lot of 96.
96.
Yeah, I think so.
Here's the first
98
Foley match.
98 is okay. Like the Kane match at WrestleMania is a lot better than it should be. That's
Yeah.
most of the
Why do you think that match was good? Like, do you think that was Kane just being good for no reason?
No, that was Undertaker. I'll give
was
him
the
credit
Undertaker?
for that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, same philosophy.
That's 3 years. So
Yeah. He was actually better for more of the 2000s than I realized because, like,
yeah.
once he started doing that thing where he just took, 3 or 4 months off every year, he kind of ruled. So,
Yeah. See,
I was gonna say I don't know if it was like me being younger. Like I was like 7, but like 2006, 2009. I feel like every time I go back and watch Taker,
bro,
Yeah.
he's
He rocks.
excellent. He's excellent in those years.
yeah,
He is. He's an arse, and his podcast I'm sure sucks. I don't know. I don't listen to it, but he had a ton of great stuff in those years. Well, a ton's great, but it was the 2000s WWF. He wasn't going to be doing,
yeah,
And-
yeah.
well,
going to be going
yeah,
20 with Kyle O'Reilly or whatever.
the Angle match is great in 2006.
Yeah.
All the Batista stuff is great in 2007.
Most of the Edge stuff is good.
Yeah.
The Mania match with Edge is like tremendous.
I
Yeah.
love their Extreme Rules match.
They have a
Mhm.
Cell match too, which
Mhm.
people I don't
match is
love that
great.
match. People love it. There you go, Bobby.
Yeah.
Like that match is critically acclaimed. He doesn't have good stuff with like Big Show too. Like he was a good professional wrestler. He's just
Yeah. Well, also, like, right when he comes back as a dead man, he does that shit with the Dudleys, which is bad.
see in that stretch he's actually bad, legitimately bad. When he comes back as the dead man and he tries to like capture that vibe again of being like kind of like robotic, almost like a zombie.
Yeah.
That stuff's really bad. He does some good stuff as an American Badass, not initially, but in like 2002. So yeah, there you go. Comprehensive breakdown there of the Undertaker's match catalog and career. As Bret the Hitman Hart comes out, the big
Dude.
man is back.
I always liked the Undertaker as a kid.
Good for you, Manny.
I was
Damn,
weirdly
but-
the opposite whenever I saw him. I don't know. Seemed phony.
Yeah, I didn't believe he was dead, but the
Yeah, I was like, this guy's very much alive. It doesn't make sense to me, and I didn't like that.
yeah, I didn't like that part, but I thought he looked cool.
So
He would roll his eye and go like that. You guys remember that?
Screenshot.
Someone
So-
get a screenshot, please.
My
I've seen
wife
that a couple times.
is super casual wrestling
Mhm.
fan, but her favorite wrestler is The Undertaker. So when we were at Mania this year, when the gong hit,
Oh wow, yeah.
oh my God, it
That's
was
awesome.
it was like it made the disappointment that it wasn't Austin like so much better. She got that moment and like
hmm
That's sick.
yeah, it was,
Well,
it
the
was-
spectacle of The Undertaker has a great deal of appeal to folks that aren't going to, react to wrestling like you or I might, right? Like it's a real thing. Like he's a very unique star in that way because he was never like the top guy, but he is like a huge attraction in his own right. But he played a very unique role in that way.
Yeah, I went to Mania 30. I was there for Bryan and Taker. I mean, I went to the one that he fucking lost, but
shitty match too.
yeah,
It's
pretty,
like-
yeah, not good.
Like he's a shoot zombie in that match. Dude.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
out of it. Yeah.
That's a young David Beckham haircut right there.
There's nothing better than when Manny is like doing his own show alongside, we're talking about the Undertaker, and Manny he's just still going. It's the way it should be. Beautiful. My God. Look at those. Look at those punches.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Very technical.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Oh.
It's the big man back. Hello, Contrarian Alex.
See, why couldn't the Undertaker just wrestle like this? Why do you gotta fucking be gimmick?
He's the Undertaker, bro. Come on.
Well said.
Yeah. Alex, how are you?
Good. Internet went out here at the Matt's residence for a minute. So, Bobby, my boy, what's the timestamp we're at right now?
We are at 1 hour, 51 minutes, and 25 seconds.
All right.
You missed out on a comprehensive celebration of the Undertaker's career, Alex.
We did.
You see that guy? The guy has a sign that says the pay-per-view sucks. I can't believe you have that sign up after you watch Bret Hart Owen Hart and Vader.
Yeah. Maybe he was a WCW fan. Just spent his money to do that.
A lot of people say this is Bret and Taker's best match.
Yes, sir.
I
You're
like
anti this one, right? Are you anti this match?
not anti. I like the SummerSlam match better. I understand the SummerSlam match is largely like an angle, but I fucking love it.
It's a great angle, to be fair.
That isn't very Canadian of Bret to take the turnbuckle off, trying to cheat.
Well, he's kind of a hypocrite, Manny, is the idea.
Joey, where you might get the thing conflated, I'm very pro the Royal Rumble 96 match and think it's extremely underrated. That's like
That's right. Yeah, I knew you had a hot take regarding this pairing. I always get confused when they worked. And yeah,
These ropes are so wild. They're so bendy. So
I wanna give like a little love to Undertaker's short arm lariat right there. That was pretty sick.
Cheers, mate.
Bret with the pink tape on the wrists.
I don't like the pink tape. They always give him that on the video games. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't believe in it.
Have you ever seen the match they had him and Austin? I think it was in Africa, where Austin wore pink wrist tape to like just try to pop Bret.
Yes, that's somewhere on the network as a hidden gem. I guess it's probably not on the Peacock anymore. I guess, right?
That's a shame.
That's so. I need to watch. There's a couple NXT things that I haven't watched yet that are hidden gems. I've got like 3 more months to watch them. I should probably do that.
Kota Ibushi and Bobby Roode's in there.
That's awesome. That's actually a really good match too.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a couple like random like Sammy, Finn, Joe triple threat.
Okay.
There's like an Eric Young Samoa Joe thing, which is weird from a house show. So
That is strange.
yeah,
God, Bret
Which
has
is
a hell of a
hilarious.
stand going here, man.
damn right, professional wrestler. My goodness.
I get his. I guess his gimmick. I mean, with his gimmick, I don't know how to describe it because I feel like Undertaker really shouldn't be selling stuff. His gimmick's like he's dead, so this shouldn't really be bothering him. But at the same time, it defeats the purpose of having good matches.
He's
Yeah.
like 6 years into his run here, so like I think you can
Something-
start being a little bit looser with these
They
things.
tried that for the first few years. And that's why it didn't really work.
Yeah.
something very important to keep in mind is Taker winning the title at WrestleMania 13. Mind you, this was in 1997. That was viewed as his thank you run. And he wrestled in the company for another 20 years.
That's insane.
Did he
Speaking
win
of
it?
thank you runs, we have a cameo from the famed, to quote Contrary and Alex, Ebu of wrestling purists. Yes.
Hello, Ebro.
Ebu, how are you?
What's going on, everybody? You guys are having a great show here.
Where are you?
Thank you.
Why? Does it sound crazy?
It's so
No.
crazy. It just sounds funny. And you spoke very softly, like you're on the road.
I'm outside. I'm outside.
Okay.
Yeah,
Outside
yeah.
the late night Grin studio.
I guess so. Yeah, no, I've been listening to the show while I'm at work, and it's been a fun trip down memory lane. I love 1997 WWF. I love 97 in general. I think every promotion. Jesus Christ. I think every promotion worth this shit is pretty fucking good this year. You know, which is a big contrast to like 2 years later, but yeah, just fun stuff. It's been fun hearing you guys just kind of react to this whole show and stuff. I was thinking about like why, because I enjoy a lot of the Raws from this time period, and I was thinking about like how they functionally were still good, even though like the undercard was weak. And the truth of it is just that like they just leaned heavy on like the Austin Brett angles and things like that, and so you know the Godwins of the world were only given 4 minutes on TV. So you know,
Jeez.
but yeah, how are you guys doing today?
We're having a great time. We're glad to be joined by you this evening on this wonderful program. We have an 8-man
Yeah, right.
booth.
It's absolute chaos.
This is what the late night Grin should be, right? This is what it is.
Yeah. The point was made about how like, oh my god.
Oh.
The last
Oracle
time this happened,
2.0.
the dog barked.
The
and he
dogs
fucking
are out.
muted it and everyone thought he was dead.
The dogs are out, man. You gotta go back inside.
Ebu, and close him in the pool area.
Oh,
fuck's sake.
no. Come on now. This is a family presentation here this evening. Come on.
I don't get that. What's the
Ooh,
joke behind that?
Don't worry.
No,
DDT and
fuck
center
off.
ring from Bret the Hitman Hart.
That was something.
Ebu, you know what would be a good bit?
What would
Legitimately.
be a good bit?
This is the safest podcast appearance you will ever make in terms of saying something that you shouldn't say.
Oh boy.
Because this is literally a WWF One Night Only Grinalong. I won't even put you in the description. We won't tweet about it.
Are you gonna ask me something
No,
crazy?
Don't go
Okay.
crazy, but like
Okay.
What
this
kind
would
of
be a
dog
good
was
way
it?
to. This would be a good way to
Don't
to
waste the
pop
question.
yourself. Because there's
I
no
didn't-
way that WrestleTalk are going to click on the WWF One Night Only Grinalong.
Oh no. If you're talking about from a news standpoint, no, I'm pretty safe from that standpoint. If you have any
Yeah.
questions in mind or anything you want me to just let it fly on, I don't fucking know. I thought you wanted
I
my
did it.
opinion on the Dynamite main event or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it ain't safe in that regard, brother.
I don't know, man. You know, it's funny though. The point was made about how like Taker was given a thank you run in, 1997's Mania, and dude, late 02 SmackDowns, they were doing these like video packages like detailing like his 10-year career and shit or whatever the fuck it's been at by that point, and like they're playing this like fucking dramatic music, like they're playing fucking Creed and shit. And all you're hearing is like, it's all, when you are with me, I'm free. And you're hearing like all the bumps on the road, all the bumps I've taken, it's all worth it for this business. You're like, I'm careless, I believe. Like, you just get these shots of Taker sitting down, like just reflecting and shit. That's good stuff. It was all part of Paulie's like idea to frame him as like the veteran, like on the at the end of the road, because he's about to face Lesnar. So
I think I'm a few seconds behind y'all, but there was just a fucking incredible sequence of the Undertaker reversing an Irish whip where he left
Dude.
it was off both his feet to reverse the momentum on Brett into the turnbuckle.
The
That
snap.
was fantastic.
The snap
Oh,
on it.
he used to do that really well. Like he did that a couple of times. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
His facial hair is very unfortunate on this evening, but that was quite
Yes, it
fantastic.
is. Yeah.
What is it? I don't remember. It's not
Handlebar
a-
mustache with a soul patch.
This match is so good, dude.
Nothing though is worse than no mustache but beard Taker from '99.
Oh God, Satan Taker.
That mustacheless Taker from '99 is a crazy look.
Goodness, Bret Hart was quite good, wasn't he?
For people not watching,
I've heard.
For people not watching, I want to paint you a visual of Undertaker punching Bret in the chest and then just stomping on his chest. That was a very cool spot.
There you go.
Joe, are you ready for Penta doing super kick trading sequences and Canadian Destroyer trading sequences with people posting it and putting wine in the captions?
Bro, the wine shit's out of control, dude. The wine shit's. We've made a terrible mistake. Quickly before we carry on, Ian asked for a timestamp. Bobby?
We're at 1 hour, 2 hours. Right at 2 hours. We're at 1:59:58. So
There you go. Beautiful.
You know, this show was missing that a normal WWF show would have had at this time though in the undercard, a Taka match.
Yeah.
You know,
We got one better. We got Tiger out there earlier.
Tiger Jeet Singh. Yeah, he was pretty unfortunate. His dad was kind of cool though.
Yes, accurate. Wrestled Onita many a time.
I watched his. I want to say I watched his dad face Tanoki. That was kind of sick.
See, this is actual
Is that a
wine
cricket?
grabs. This is wine grabs right here, dude.
Of course it is, dude. Could you imagine like current Randy working Bret Hart?
Yes. Yesterday.
Did Undertaker got a teardrop under his eye?
Mhm.
Yeah. It was
All right,
for it was for his fallen dead brother.
Kane is alive, Undertaker. He's alive.
Joe, did you see any of like Taker's quasi shoot interviews on Raw in the build of that talking about like his family?
No, not seen any of it, unfortunately.
Dude, there's one where he's like wearing a sweatsuit. It's so fucking fantastic.
Yeah, because Joe, they frame it like we're finally breaking the character to show you the man behind the character, but like what they're showing you is a kayfabe. So like when Paul Bearer reveals that like your brother's alive, like he walks out on it and he looks like basically Taker's like he sells it like he's distraught and about to cry, and you're like, what the fuck? And Jim Ross like, this isn't the Undertaker. We come to expect it. And so they framed it like next week we're gonna get the real exclusive, the man behind the gimmick, like Undertaker. What's going on here? You know, and he sits there and he's just like, you know, I had a little brother named Kane. he just talks about him. He's like, you know, like, Mom and Dad always said not to, but he liked playing with fire. You know, and like.
when I was a kid and I used to play those WWE games and I read that Kane was from Dead Valley. That scared the shit out of me, man. I thought that was a real place. I was like, oh my god, bro! Like, and then you find out it is a real place, and you're like, oh my god, man! Like,
yeah.
Oh, great stuff.
The first thing I did with access to the internet was just like look up Kane Undertaker lore, like, and this is me at like age 8, just mind blown believing all of it. Yeah,
that's what I did. I googled it, and then that's how I found out Death Valley was a real place. And I never wanted to go.
Robert Contrarian, what was you going to say a moment ago, mate?
Oh, just like countering on, or not countering, but piggybacking on what Ibu was saying. They try to do this shit where it's like real life, and then they do like this thing during that build where the Undertaker breaks into Paul Bear's house to assault him because he's mad for like bringing it back to life. And then part of the angle is that Kane digs up the Undertaker's parents' coffins and brings them onto the stage on Raw's War, and then chokeslams the Undertaker into him, and like bones fly out.
Was that when this is now like Mania season 98, right? I think, or
yeah, bro. We're gonna have you bring your parents' dead bodies out? Because
I was gonna say that's what it is. Yeah, like because Cornette's talked about like. I remember he did that video about 1997. You've probably seen this, Alex, right? In the olden days when they used to shoot interviews. And like he explains that like he mapped out 6 months of Kane versus the Undertaker, and Russo was like, he's putting him for a table next week.
Lightning on week 3. Speaking of Russo, I wrote in the live chat earlier when the Headbangers were having a fucking Korakuen epic earlier. I wrote that like he was still in this polite phase here because that would have not have been allowed to exceed 5 minutes like a year and a half after this, So
Yeah.
Those Raws from like the quote unquote glory years. That's just what you exactly right. 5-minute headbanger matches. The origin of the headbangers is fucking hilarious though, because allegedly Jim Cornette went to a Danzig concert and then came up with a gimmick for wrestlers. He was like, "Man, I saw this guy Glenn Danzig the other night, and I got this idea for this new tag team, right?"
Oh my god, it's impressive.
Mate, one of the least aware of like world outside of wrestling people in the history of Earth. Like legitimately just
Danzig was as long in the tooth in '95, and that's when he fucking came up with it.
Joe, did you see any of Cornette's shoot promos on Raw at the end of '97 where he just gives his opinions
I've
on
seen
wrestling?
those. Yeah, I've seen those. That was an interesting that's an interesting like there's something to that idea, I think, but it's a very, very, very fine line. Very fine line, right? Like
you know why they did that, right? It was because they were doing that whole gimmick where like Cornette's bringing the NWA back and he's bringing in his own guys.
Yeah.
To march in the WWF. Yeah.
Well, I think initially it was just its own thing. I think.
Yeah.
I think the story is that initially it was just like that was the way he would act privately, and they just said, "Let's let him do that on screen." And then there was like, "We can turn this into an angle."
Right.
You know, and then there's a bunch of rumors that like, you know, there's a lot of I know that he has always said that like, oh, it was a Russo conspiracy to kill the NWA.
Yeah, exactly. So I used to like, this is now 2015. I used to listen to Russo would do this podcast where him and his co-host would review his Raws, right? And I used to listen to those. Like, naive old me in college, I'm just listening. I just wanted to listen to wrestling content. And I'm like this Russo guy knows a thing or two, and I'm listening to him reviews on shows, and it's so funny because like his host is like going to the next segment. He's like, and then at that point, Headbanger he vomited into a bag, and we went to commercial, and Mark Henry's sexual chocolate came out, and Russo like, pause right there, bro. Characters and story. Bro, read the rating out for that show, bro. And you're like, I did a 5.6. It's like, thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. The funniest
he still clings to that rating that one Nitro he did, where the rating went up, and doesn't take responsibility for anything else in terms.
He does with TNA too. Yeah.
Bro, what was the number, bro, when I came in, bro? What was the number a month later, bro? You know?
The only show I wrote what the number do, and then I couldn't do what I needed to. Standards and practices.
The best part of this bit, Joe, is when he would do this. This is 2015, right? He'd be like, "Bro, you watch that, bro? And who's on TV now, bro? Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, bro. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, bro. No one wants to watch that, bro."
Hold the phone. Russo did a TW series, looking WCW.
What?
Oh my god, we may need to do a Grinalong.
Has anyone ever heard of Rocky Mountain Pro?
Oh, that was like his indie, right? Didn't he get the gig to do that as an indie?
I watched.
Yeah, Ring of Glory also.
There you go.
I watched it. I was like, this might be good. You know. Again, it was 2015. I just opened up YouTube and it would just say like Jim Ross shoots on, or Vince Russo shoots on, or Jim Cornette shoots on. And I would just click all of it. I'm like, all right, you know.
Of course, that's where you learn a lot of the bullshit that we.
Yeah, exactly. You just click all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Figure 4 here in Birmingham. This has been delightful, by the way. As I said earlier, this isn't really the match to do like ooh and ah out for a Grinalong. It's very Bret. Yeah, it's very Bret. It's aggressively Bret, but psychologically, this is like such a smart match. Such a smart match.
It's worth noting as we watch this that this is 2 days before that aforementioned MSG Raw, which is, I believe, as the lore is, that's the date that Vince told Bret that he couldn't pay him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that the Raw where Vince takes the stunner? Is that
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you seen that Raw, Joe?
Yeah, I've seen the Raw, but I just didn't put that together timeline wise. That's crazy.
I was gonna say, because like that Raw was also notable because like that was the first American crowd that cheered Bret like all year.
Well,
Like,
Jake in the chat said like it's kind of sad to think this is like basically one of Bret's like last like great singles matches, because Like Montreal is trending great, but you know, obviously things happen. And then in WCW, you just have like the Benoit stuff, basically.
It's kind of crazy to think about that way. Like that doesn't even like register in my brain.
Yeah, but it's true, right? It's true.
Yeah, it is. I do like the sold out match with Ric Flair, but like it's not a great match. Like, it's very good, you know.
Yeah, very fun too. Very fun.
The build of that match is fun, also.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Brett seems very confused throughout every segment, but it's a fun.
Yes.
He just seems very confused.
It's nothing to write home about, but the fact that Bret Hart and Hulk Hogan versus Sting and the Ultimate Warrior happened on an episode of Monday Night Television is pretty insane.
Yeah. They go like 3 minutes, right? Don't they go like?
Oh yeah, it's classic WCW. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have an opinion that'll make you mad, Joe.
Oh, not another one. What did Bronson Reed do now?
You know, it's funny. You said something passive aggressive about him at the Hulbert House show, and it was the first Joe opinion of that ever like made me like mildly annoyed. And I love that you said at the Hulbert House show like it's like a club. yeah. We'll do that. We'll do that one on another day. My opinion here, Joe. It is what it is. I'm not gonna argue the merits or anything. It's just a feeling thing. I don't care. It is what it is. I like 98 WCW. I don't know what you want from me. You know?
Yeah.
It is what it is. I don't know. I'm not.
It doesn't make me mad. I just kind of resent it. That's all.
All right. You want me to make you even madder then?
My God, what a suplex!
Oh my God, what a suplex! Yes, please do. Go for it.
When I was going backwards to watch WCW as like a teenager and a young adult, like obviously you kind of start with the Monday Night War stuff because that's what's like thrown in your face from the documentaries, right?
Yeah.
But when I got back in wrestling and I got the network, I also kind of stuck to that period because I just like saw early 90s WCW and I was like, oh, there's nobody in this building and Sting looks like a geek, so fuck that, you know. And I just,
wow,
yeah,
what a betrayal here on a Friday night. My goodness.
Here's the thing though, Joe. I hit like age 23 and I grew up, you know.
Yeah, waiting for some people to do that on our timelines. But anyway, meanwhile in Birmingham, Taker has turned the tide. He's about to make a comeback here. The selling in this match is marvelous. Taker was incredible at selling his leg. I always thought it was one of his great strengths. And we have some rope running here and a double down with the double clothesline in center ring. This again, this match is great. We're talking about Bronson Reed because, of course, we are, but it's a great wrestling match. No, you're fine. No, it's what I said at the start, dude. It's like it would just be me just making like strange sounds and stuff.
me when post SummerSlam Bronson Reed is on.
Come on, dude. You're better than that.
Here's the thing, Joe. I'll let you have Ilya. This post SummerSlam Bronson Reed.
Wait, well, hold on. What do you mean you'll let me have Ilya? Is that something? Have I won that one? Has something happened?
I'll just let you have it. You know, I get it. You know?
Right.
Joe, please acknowledge us on the screen.
Yeah, Manny, what's happening?
My ass was hurting.
Well,
Okay.
We didn't necessarily mention it, but M mentioned that there was a Julia teaming with Lola Vice at a house show match, and many then replied in the chat, "You got the footage, DM me," and then went off screen for a number of minutes.
And then he came back on, and the first thing he said was, "My ass was hurting."
Very.
Nah, bro.
That was awkward.
What the fuck?
Brett just did the thing where he gets the sharpshooter from like the figure 4 position. Oh. Alive.
You know, now I got to rewatch this. I'm glad I have nothing to do on Sunday. I might just fuck around with this.
It's a hell of a time.
Yes, I took the hoodie off too. I just got tired of wearing the hoodie.
I should just do a review project since '97 is the best year in wrestling. So,
dude, this crowd is rocking, man.
They are.
The Brits. Sounds like AEW All In.
I'm not sure I've seen the main event either of this show.
Oof.
But the Shawn Bulldog matches are awesome usually.
He just headbutted his cock.
Who said that?
Twice. Me.
Okay, I was gonna say that's like a Bret thing. I don't really know why, but it's the thing he does.
Why is he doing that?
Gets in the abdomen.
Yeah, it's the mid. It's supposed to be the midsection.
Well,
A little low.
Manny has turned on the mood lighting.
Yeah.
God, Manny looks insane, dude. He's
He
like
looks
sitting
like-
in an old school cinema, bro.
He looks like Mexican Zordon. Like he's just a floating head. Like,
Someone sent him the link, so he turned on the mood lighting.
Oh, look at this fire.
Yeah, whoever has that Undertaker swing in the back,
see those
that
body
shit
shots?
rocks.
The Taker sign, yeah,
Yeah.
this match sounds lovely.
it's great.
Joe, you run a great.
fucking Ibu, you just missed it. He hit some machine gun body shots to Brett right now. That was freaking sick.
He's a beast, man. I don't listen. The liberals can tell you what they want to tell you about Mr. Mark Calloway. He was good sometimes, you know. He was good sometimes.
There's an old man in the third row who's having the time of his life right now.
Yes, exactly. I just saw that. Put me
He's
here.
probably picturing what kind of match Undertaker and Big Daddy would have had.
Big Daddy.
Joe,
This
I
Sunday.
realized Joe, I did the liberals bit and mid bit as I'm saying it. I'm remembering like Mark Calloway's views, and I'm like, fuck. You know?
I was
Yeah.
gonna say that's
Tread
like
lightly.
one of those.
I thought about it. I was like, oh shit.
Dangerous game to play with the one dead man show on the air.
Yeah, no shit.
He would.
What a
I would do
shot
that bit in
block.
front. I would do that bit in front of him. He'd be like, "You make a good point about those liberals.
You call your son.
Come here, son. Let me hold you." Oh,
That's why
Oh,
November
Brits.
is so important.
Brett's working that thing. He's taking him to school with that limb work, brother.
oh hell yeah. Oh
Are
my
you
god.
registered to vote?
Joe, I don't know if you remember when I.
Oh,
Oh, camera down.
The dogs got him.
the dog's got him. We lost him. He'll be back.
No.
If you take
Nah,
a
you guys have
leaving-
a great show going. Really
Yes.
appreciate the content that you guys provide. LNG rules. Am I on?
You're on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lost you for a second, but it came back when you started putting us over.
Oh, fuck.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
LNG good. This show good. Go 1997, and thank you for having me. Take care, guys.
Mudo bad.
All good. Have a good one, mate. Right.
Look at
There
it.
he is, folks. Great Ebu of wrestling purists. Stop
I'm gonna
and
follow
buy.
suit. I got some laundry and grown-up shit to do
All right,
tonight,
mate.
unfortunately. But yeah, that was fun. I'm glad I got to hop on for Big Leon and Owen and watch this shit. This has been fantastic too.
Oh.
As always.
We'll see you for the grappler, brother, on Anderson.
Yeah, thanks for having me. And yeah, everyone listen to this. Come back and hang out with us on Tuesday night.
Absolutely. Have a good night, Alex. Speak soon.
Have a great
Bye,
night.
Alex.
There you go.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Everyone's leaving the party, guys. But we're still here.
They
Still
can't
here.
hang with us.
They
Our
can't.
guests
Exactly
have
right.
departed.
Yeah, we're back.
Ready for the
You know,
main
I
event?
honestly, I think that's the late night Grins calling card. Weird shit like that, you know. Ebu walking past dogs
Mm-hmm.
on his way home from work, just stopping by.
Oh shit. Goodness.
Good God, this match is good, isn't it?
It is. It's pretty good.
He's about to hit
I was
the
like-
last ride.
I was a little intimidated by the run time,
Yeah.
but
This is long, yeah.
it's been pretty
I
fucking good.
quietly, this is my mindset. I thought I'm going to do some bullshit with Ebu. I'm going to let the young lads just watch this match because I think that's what you was able to do there more
Yeah.
so. Because this is like, it's very different to the Owen Vader match, but this is like classic main event wrestling. Like I truly believe if you had two main event guys, they could have this match today and it would get over. I truly believe that.
How long was the match? Like 15 minutes? 16 minutes?
This is a
This
lot longer
one?
than that.
It's like 30 minutes.
Yeah, we're deep in it too. Deep.
30 minutes? Holy shit. I,
Oh no.
He
That's how Mick
stumbles.
Foley lost an ear.
Yeah,
There's
but-
some
Oh,
people like I
God
feel like you
damn.
have to watch this match with like a little bit of crowd noise because they
That's
they
yeah.
get in it.
If you've never seen it, like, and Ebu and I as bullshit distracted, you, feel free to
decapitate his
go back.
ass. Decapitate him.
Brett had such a knack for those visuals, right? Those like enduring
Yeah, this looks-
visuals that you.
Horrendous.
Kill him, Taker.
Oh,
Kill
that's the
him.
finish. That fucking rocks.
Dude, Manny is yelling, "Kill him, Taker! Kill him!" Look at Manny. Look at Manny the Hooper right now. What is happening, Manny? Are you okay?
Yeah, but since my butt hurting a bit, I mean, it's fine. I mean, I haven't broken in my chair yet, so I mean,
Yeah.
fuck
Tremendous.
that motherfucking ref, bro. Fuck him. He tried to screw you earlier.
Oh.
Oh my.
My good God.
See, if this was like an
Oh
anime,
my god.
Oh fuck!
Goodness gracious.
oh shit.
Jesus.
You know, if this was like an anime, you know, Brett would have been dead, and Bart, not Bart, fucking Owen Hart would have just would have been looking up at Owen Hart would have been looking at him with the stage like, I'm gonna get revenge on you.
Dude, that legitimately is. I've never seen a choke slam like that in my life. That was fucking insane.
It was a midair ripcord almost.
Dude, his head was like pointing at the canvas at one point, and then Taker had to like settle him. Gerald Briscoe said, "All or nothing, one night only. What goes up must come down." God almighty, that was something else.
So I'm assuming that this match happens again.
No.
Yeah, I don't
Nah,
think
it's
so.
probably just more.
Really?
You couldn't
Yeah.
like, you know, you weren't going to just beat Taker.
Because this was the return
Yeah.
match from the SummerSlam.
the SummerSlam, yeah.
Yeah, I was curious. I knew that there was probably something to why that it had ended that way, but
Taker was super protected, and because this is a WWF
Yeah.
only show, they probably thought they could just get away with doing that as a finish.
people don't seem
But
to
yeah.
mind too much.
Well, that's the thing. It's different now. When you do a finish like that nowadays, you generally get heat on the promotion.
Mm-hmm.
Generally, not
Yeah.
always, but generally. By contrast, back then you would actually just like the people would be like, "Shit, I wanted to take a win," you know. It was different. It was a simpler time. What's going on here? Who was that fella?
What is going on?
I was paying attention to Manny's light, which is now changing colors.
It is.
Yeah, man.
Manny,
we're on
honestly,
we're on
you
party
look
mode.
you look terrifying, Manny. I'm gonna be honest. You're a close friend of mine.
I mean, I can sit down if you want, man.
No, it's just like your face and the way you're staring down the camera. Like it's just very unsettling.
I'm into it, bro. That's just what it is. I mean, just
Shawn
in the
Michaels
zone.
promo. Bobby, what's Shawn saying?
It's hard to hear. The crowd is very loudly booing him, but now that we've settled in, now
Did
we
he
get the main
freeze, though?
event. You know, everything else before was lesser. He's a headliner.
There is an ad, by the way.
Yeah.
I will say, man, I didn't realize. I forgot that I had these smart lights on, like in my room. This is a game changer, man. I forgot I could have just turned them on the whole time and just made my room dark, and I could have just locked in. But now I can finally lock in now that the mood is set.
It's only been 2.5 hours, so it's good that we finally worked up to that point.
Yeah, we hit the climax.
Get the fucking Chiefs off my screen, man. Oh, Lord.
What?
Holy shit! I realized
I'm in an ad.
Ad talk.
Oh,
I feel like I'm Wolverine, man. Look how small I am in the screen.
you don't look much like him.
I'm short like him.
I'm glad they started doing stuff like this again.
Yeah.
Following the guys, the wrestlers through the backstage out.
It's an awesome vibe. Awesome. That one was really cool. That one was really, really cool. All right, folks, it's time for our happy ending here in Birmingham.
Should
The
be
ad
called
has
the-
just ended. If we can get a timestamp, this should be the last one, maybe. Who
Oh,
knows?
please.
We got 2:23:40. Shawn Michaels make his entrance here.
should have been called the country kid, not the
Yep,
with his accent.
for sure.
San Antonio.
I reckon this match is going to be more I haven't seen this for a while, and most people only remember the finish. I actually remember this match being very good. I think it's more Grinalong friendly because the way Shawn bumps, you know.
Yeah.
I think.
Also, if you are watching, you want to turn up the volume for Bulldog's entrance because it is special.
Good idea.
I believe this is my first Bulldog match ever.
For real?
Mhm.
You never seen the British Bulldogs versus the Funks or the food the Fahrenheits in all Japan?
Mm-mm.
That's a good
See,
tag.
it's more exciting for you, but people's just coming to the expectation that I've never seen any of these people wrestle before with me. With you,
Yeah,
it's exciting.
Brainbuster's a cage match. He's a cage match merchant.
The Ice Scour.
Demon.
Right.
Well, I mean, if you was a
Brainbuster.
cage match,
But
Michelle,
I
you would've
have
done
the issue of I often find myself skipping the big stuff to find the gems, which doesn't make any fucking sense.
Holy shit, man! What is Shawn doing?
So I'm like, I need to correct it.
Brainbuster,
Not
have you
checking
got a
IDs
note?
is what he's doing.
Have you got a
Yeah,
notepad alongside you?
His ass would have been locked up.
Here.
What he was doing right now.
You want to
I
watch
do now, yes.
the Owen Bulldog European title match from Germany?
Yes.
Right? Raw in Germany. Vacant, the inaugural champion, European title.
I have it down.
You'll love it, I promise. Okay. The chat is saying interesting things. And I'm about to turn the sound up to watch Bulldogs. Bob, you're in charge while I listen to Bulldogs' entrance, right, mate?
Okay.
I'm going to do the same.
Me too.
What are you going to say, something? You're in charge, weren't you? What the fuck?
Oh,
I think you were going to just police it.
Is
I
this
want to
I'll fucking talk, bro. Let me get this.
Hold up. Bob, why were you watching me? You were in charge.
I was the one that brought up that you should turn down the sound and watch it.
Is this Van Halen?
I was taking your advice. I assumed that you were going to then just let us enjoy it because you'd seen it. God almighty.
Are they
The
playing Van
ego on
Halen
this
Jump?
fella. God almighty. I don't know about to turn the sound down, Manny, because I'm... Dude, this is actually one of the craziest things they ever did. I can't actually wrap my head around what we're about to see. Nonetheless,
NWO for life.
factual.
What is this for? The European title?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Where was the Where was the WWF champion at this time?
He was in the match before this.
The guy by the name of Bret Hart.
He wore pink and black.
I didn't see him come out with the belt.
Oh, Manny. What a character.
Why aren't they singing the song, though?
That cape is godly.
Guys,
Just
isn't this a
folks.
European crowd?
Folks, can you like the video,
looks good.
please? Because I don't want
Wait.
YouTube to send me any more emails about our like ratio.
Wait, the match before was a title match?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck, bro. I didn't even. I thought they were just having a good wrestling match. Holy shit, bro.
Bob,
You're in charge for like a minute, all right?
Okay.
Let me do something. I have to take this for a second.
All right, that's fine. I got it this time. Well, Shawn is very unfortunate in the pre-match here.
Oh, God. Yes, he is. Goodness
Come on.
gracious.
Just out
Shawn-
of
As
control.
soon as you said that, it paid.
Oh my
cut to him.
gosh, Shawn, man.
Very.
You're lucky this wasn't the States, man. You would have ended up on a different kind of list. Holy shit, man.
What do you mean a different kind of list?
Yeah.
One that puts you on an app nowadays, man. That's what.
An app.
Hmm.
They seem to like this Bulldog fella.
They're fired up. You know, their hopes are high. They think he's gonna win.
You know, HBK so does that stuff because he booked Lola Vice and Julia. So I mean, in a tag team together.
Still does that stuff. Well, I'm sure he checks the IDs nowadays.
Well, never know.
I'm back.
Jesus,
done
that sign.
Did I miss something?
Yeah, we
No,
talked
good.
about how Shawn could be on an app You know.
Well, that's you talk about that.
What did Manny talk about?
Well,
He mentioned that Shawn would be on a certain type of app or lists if he did the things he was doing in the beginning of this match today, or in the States.
That sounds like Manny.
I don't know if anybody saw that sign, but it was quite unfortunate.
Look at Shawn trying to bully fucking Bulldog. He's like twice your size.
Manny now responding to the wrestling like he's like an old man watching the TV. What beast. My watch keeps telling me that I'm not moving. I'm aware. I'm doing a podcast.
See, you got to do like calisthenics like I've been doing. Just get up.
I'm not doing shit you're doing, bro. You just, earlier on, you fell off your own chair. Cramp.
Well, I mean, that was because of a medical emergency, but.
Yeah. Also known as severe dehydration.
Ibu, yes, it was that kind of sign.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Yeah, that's a very common thing at the time, unfortunately. Ibu's he's still hanging out in the chat. He's just LNG through and through, and he's got it in the blood. And that's why I always say to the boys, I said, when you come in this locker room, you can't leave. You know, even if we don't pay as well, even if we don't drug test, even if our rings are a little bit unfortunate, once you're in this locker room, you can't leave.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do decide to leave, you have to call Joe for his blessing.
Actual.
And if he does decide to retire, you know, I can just come on air and say it wasn't that hard of a job that he did, you know. That's a deep cut, you know.
That's good stuff. Bulldog Shine here, firing out. Ferocious British Bulldog.
The bumping is already on display.
It is, yeah. I forgot how.
It's great.
I forgot how thick the.
Where did that laugh come from,
bro?
One of the comments.
Yeah, I know what one. Carry on, Brainbuster.
Okay, brother. Oh my fucking god. I forgot how thick the ringside mats were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Timestamp.
Timestamp, we are looking at 2 hours, 31 minutes, and 37 seconds.
If you're watching this show, I want you to do something right now because Bob's been so superb with timestamp. I want you to go on your Twitter. I want you to do hashtag. I'm going to do this now live on the air.
Mm-hmm.
Hashtag thank you, Bob. That's what I want you to tweet. Right, I'm going to lead the way. Please join us in this. This is very important, Bob. Bob, this is very important to you. Would you agree?
Very important.
Hashtag thank you, Bob. I'm tweeting now. We really would appreciate if you guys. This is how I pay Bob. I don't give Bob money. I said to him, we'll get a tweet in unison once a quarter. Mm-hmm. Tonight feels like the night, guys. So if you can, any little helps. Okay, I want to see thank you, Bobs. I want to see that hashtag filling up. If it doesn't, then that basically means Bob isn't getting. You know, he isn't going to. I'm sorry, I just saw a very unique tweet here. This is from Scott, who's watching on delay. Scott, I'm reading this live, so you're going to see this in about an hour. He says, watching the Grinalong on delay. Hello. Did you say you were committed to an entire ROH Headbangers revisit during their 3-hour match with the Los Frequas? I did not say that, Scott. But when I'm going to like this tweet and not answer it, and you're going to think, why has Joe liked the tweet but not answered the question? One arsehole. And then you're going to realize I answered on the Grinalong. It's almost an Easter egg just for you. So shout out to Scott. I'm going to follow him back too. Thank you for watching the show. And you're going to enjoy my reply in about 2 hours. Thank you very much, everyone. All right. We have a hold in center ring, folks. My apologies. I'm being slightly distracted here. It's nearly 6 a.m. in Gotham. And Shawn Michaels is going to work in center ring. Bobby, what have you made of this so far? Where are you at style rating wise?
Whoa! You know, we're at about 3.5. I think they just keep doing what they're doing, nail the finish, send the crowd home happy.
I'm seeing tweets. Thank you. Yeah, I'm seeing them.
Man, where's my dog? I haven't seen her in a few hours.
We appreciate those of you that tweeted. Thank you, Bob. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. All right. Meanwhile, in Birmingham, Shawn Michaels has been bumped around this entire match so far, huh? He's ass kicked.
Oh, that was cool.
God almighty.
Good lord.
I wonder why that dude's back was messed up.
Can't imagine why.
I don't like this ring at all. It scared the fuck out of me all night.
Yeah.
Wow, what's wrong with the ring?
It doesn't move.
It's so stiff. The sound isn't that great either.
The
I see no
WCW and
benefit in this.
ECW rings were greatly superior, I feel.
Yeah, very much so.
Well, the ring is so brick adjacent, and there's like 2 feet of
Ricochet?
matting on the outside. No, not
Yeah.
the superhero.
Ricochet? He's undefeated in AEW in singles competition.
Really?
I'm like much higher on the run thus far than I thought I was going to be.
Well, you like
Really?
Sammy Guevara. So.
Chill.
Is that a hot
I
take?
thought it's like been really good.
Good. I wasn't even meaning it, but yeah. It's been good. I mean,
Uh-oh. Where's the shatter?
Oh, we sure do. It's, no, Evo, the WCW rings make a great sound, bro. Come on, stop trying to betray me on this night of all nights. Not on the anniversary of Samoa Joe versus MJF.
Matt Classic.
Yep.
I was more thinking the anniversary of Julia Hart and Abaddon, but
Jules?
Jules
Where
Hart?
is Julia Hart?
She was backstage, I think, last week.
Okay,
really
Meltzer.
focusing on the Instagram stories. I hear.
Ibu, earlier you were talking about how, or no, Joe pointed it out. Actually, this is a good
Hello.
place to give. This is a good place to give scoops. Put it in the chat. Where the fuck is Takeshi Morishima? Do you know?
I've been asking that for a long time, man. I know.
I'm going to retweet some of these thank you bobs. Bulldog's kicking ass here.
Hell of a
Bobby,
powerbomb there.
I'm
Goodness
pretty
gracious.
confident he's going to get the job done.
Morishima was the second person inducted to the Hooper's House of Honors, you know?
Do you remember that graphic you made for that?
Yeah.
Ryan, no, Morishima's not still in jail.
Well,
Yeah,
the next
he's
is
not
not
doing good.
positive.
Joe, it's
I'm-
just,
Yes.
never mind. I was going to say, it's just, never mind.
Well,
I'll keep that one to myself.
private chat.
No, I was just going to say, like, Joe, it's just a physical thing. You can't keep the spirit out, you know? Spirit. It didn't make sense.
What are you talking about?
That's why I caught myself
No.
missing.
But what was I saying? What were you responding to? I don't even know what I said that you're talking about.
No, Ryan Duckworth said he's still in jail.
What does that do with me? I didn't report on that.
I don't know what you're replying to. What are you talking about?
Did you say Joe?
No.
No?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure I didn't say Joe.
Sorry, mate. Sorry. Carry on. What was you going to say?
No, that's fine.
Let's do it again. Right, let's do it again. But what you do is, I'll wait 5 seconds and I'll put the comment on the screen, all right? Okay? Manny, get ready.
Oh.
And you can go for it, all right? There we go.
No, his body might be in jail, but his spirit isn't. You know, it's still out there.
Stop, Manny. I don't think they even noticed you.
No, everybody's been saying he'd be drug tested on here. I'm fine. I'm just.
You're just hooping.
It's just been a long day.
Just balling.
StreamYard name is Glizzy.
Oh
Man,
man,
your chin's not even in this camera shot anymore.
we're not playing regulation ball, man. We're just playing pickup at this point. You know, just playing 21,
Just out there, just hooping, bro. Just feeling it.
playing horse. This is what we're doing.
God, Bulldog is still kicking ass here, Bobby. I think he's got this thing won.
The
You
big
gotta
man is
think.
back.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Who the fuck is that?
Rickety Rude.
Oh my
That is
Rickety
Rude.
Rickety Rude. Manny said Rickety Rude. Rickety Rude. I forgot Rick was still there until Montreal. He still looks good here too, man. But after a year in WCW, he looks like hell. My goodness. Doesn't the story go that he despised the DX guys, which is very funny fault? Just enraged every day, every time he goes to work. My God.
I really like the colorway of Shawn's tights in this match.
There you go. I do like. Manny said it straight away, but I do like the visual of the ring here. It's pretty neat.
I love the whole. I was talking about this last night with Matt on our podcast. I hope when they do the Saturday night's main event gimmick, they go like old school.
Yes.
Red, white, and blue ropes. I want the banners in the ceiling.
Yep.
They announced that, and I was pretty.
We need the blue matting
up on the timeline.
They played the
show, dude.
They played the theme song on SmackDown tonight when they talked about tickets going on sale and that. So I'm like, yep, give me the old theme song.
I hope there's one good match and the rest of it is proper Saturday night's main event wrestling.
Started off with a bunch of backstage promos that are in the can.
I hope there's a really nasty solo match on there for you and I to enjoy, Kris, while everyone moans, and we just settle in, just rock solid, 2 1/4, give them hell. And everyone's going, well, where's Gargano? And we're just having a great time. That's what I want. I want you to be happy. I want to be happy. I want Jesse Ventura to be happy. That's my priorities of Saturday night's main event. You can't send Tommy Ciampa out there when Jesse Ventura is trying to enjoy his Saturday night. It's just wrong. It's immoral.
What if they book Sikoa and Ciampa out there or something like that?
If it's a squash, that's fine.
No, for the main event.
You can't. It's not fair. They'll send it back. NBC will say, we're not doing it. It's wrong.
Jumanji Hunter, they wasted the Hogan Andre rematch on it wasn't Saturday night's main event, it was the main event,
but it was
still
the main event.
Yeah. So I'm not saying they're going to do that match at the Saturday night's main event, but I wouldn't rule it out.
Here's the thing. It's on NBC and it's the first one back, and in addition, Triple H is a nostalgia pervert, so I think he'll go for it, but we'll see. We'll see what they do. NBC's that's a big spot.
Network
big
TV.
Spot. And it's the first one, and I don't know. You got to convince a whole new generation of fans, right, that it's important.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's important. Everything's important if it's on TV.
Well, I got some examples to suggest otherwise in that regard, but
it wouldn't be on TV if it wasn't important.
Yeah. But where's this one come from? What's the logic behind that, Manny? Go for it.
Nothing.
It would. All right, never mind. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Saturday night's main event. The return in 2007 sucked. 2006, whatever it was.
Yeah.
We'll see, right?
The first one for sure in 2006 was good.
Mm-hmm.
The second one was okay. Then after that it was like, here's Khali and John Cena.
It was just another episode of the weekly TV at that point, pretty much. Like when they do it, it didn't stand out. Which is what I'm hoping. If they do Cody and Roman at this one, it would make it stand out.
It's also it's a different model now in the sense that they're not selling pay-per-views anyway, so
yeah,
that should help, I guess.
What do you guys call your flag? Is it
What do you think it's called? I'm not giving you the answer until you give me the Hooper, because I think you actually know it. It's on the tip of your tongue.
I want to say it, but I don't know if it's like get me in trouble if I say it or something like that.
Trust me, no one's.
Is it the Union Jack?
There you go.
Well
done. Still Shrews.
Closing out on a dub.
I didn't want to say it because I was like, man, I hope it isn't something like racist or anything. If I say it, it just sounds like a crazy name, just
short arm scissors in the ring here.
The turnbuckles sound good too, by the way. They got a nice clang.
They do, yeah.
Yeah, the way the ring was mic'd was very, Very nice back then. Very, very nice. Sometimes now it feels like a lot of dead air. I don't think the sound comes through nearly as well.
Mhm.
And it's just the way they produce with the people. They want the yeets to come through extra loud, you know?
It's unholy.
Yeah, what are you going to do? All right. They've cut to the...
They keep showing his family. I mean, surely
sure
that has
do.
to play into the finish, right?
Oh shit!
They sure do.
Oh,
That's crazy strength, bro.
Jesus.
Because, like, no matter how much Shawn helps on that, you know, at some point you just gotta pull that dude up, right? Like,
Basically a one-arm deadlift, which is very hard.
I'm shocked that Vince never played into the British Bulldog gimmick by getting him like a bulldog mask or something. I probably would have done that for a bit.
They did have a bulldog, to be fair. So, Bam sent a super chat and says, "Had to check the stream because I saw Thank You Bob on Twitter. My heart dropped. I'm glad Bob is okay." Didn't really consider that, to be fair. He's all right.
Yep.
Safe and sound.
I'm gonna follow up with a tweet.
Here.
Bob is okay.
Not retiring. I'll be here twice next week.
Oh, I thought he was worried that you'd died. Sorry,
No.
Was the concern that you'd retired?
Well, I guess either one.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, God.
Goodness.
Damn.
Gets high up.
Bring back the back body drop. I've been saying this consistently.
There it
I'm going
is.
to tweet, Bob is okay with the Japanese flag.
Dude, Shawn is an animal.
Yeah.
Thank you,
With
Bam.
the bumping.
Thank you very much, Bam. Joe wants Solo versus Kofi for 30 minutes on Saturday night's main event. 2 and 3 was factual. Correct.
I did
Nailed
a,
it.
I want to answer my friend Joe.
Hello?
No, Joe from Discord. His comment.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes, I'm aware of the dog. I just wanted him to come out with the mask.
now or
You still want him to do
he's
it?
dead. But I mean, just like at the time, you know.
Can still make the mask, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Shawn is headed up top for the patented elbow drop. And we are coming in for a landing here. We must be very, very close to the finish. I'm not nervous at all. Bob, you?
No.
No.
He's dominated the whole match. You know, he's going to get up and power slam. It's over.
Agree. I agree in time. We saw what happened at the SummerSlam in 1992, right?
Exactly.
I don't know why I put the Japanese flag on the end. Okay. Rick Rude, who has a new Mattel figure coming out. Whenever you guys are aware of that. Very exciting.
Ibu, this
news.
was cool as recent as like a couple months ago because Blake Christian wore fucking Shawn Michaels inspired tights to get heat.
Blake Christian of Fave Fight Friday fame.
Yeah. Fucking
Love to
loser.
hear it. Hey, he's a friend of the show. He was literally on this show a couple of hours ago. He came on for the Vader Owen match. The game. Hopefully he's recovered by now from the Foley match.
Did
Gonzo
he
bomb?
just fall? Or
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Manny, give me some play-by-play.
I don't know how he rolled his ankle. As the mat was level to the floor.
The mat is not
No.
level to the floor.
What the fuck? They've been wrestling on the edge the whole time?
They're on a platform of some sort.
What the fuck? This is shades of Bryan Danielson at Arthur Ashe. Guys, I guess you learn something new every day, man. I didn't even know they were on a platform.
Yeah. I don't know how you've managed that, really, but I respect it nonetheless. Bulldog has suddenly only got one wheel under him here, folks. This is not good, Bob. I'm starting to get nervous.
Yeah, it's not a deal.
Shawn's not really a submission guy, though, so we should be. I mean, he just did like a weird Just like a sort of pirouette in the middle of the ring there. It was a very strange maneuver. Oh no. He's
Well, that's
exposing the
not
knee.
kind.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Shouldn't worry about it. He got it reconstructed.
True.
At least he gave it back to his family. They can use it later.
Oh.
See, I don't get why. Look, I'm not an ACL expert. I've never had a torn ACL.
Certainly not.
I've been blessed
Goodness,
to,
no, please.
never have a major injury playing sports. But why wear the brace if it got reconstructed?
Do you remember that video of Manny shooting a jumper and like this
Yes.
thing? Oh, God, that was great.
I can't stand this stupid ref shit. What is this?
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
We're standing on top. Come on.
Hey, Bob, what do you think of El Hebner?
He sucks. Look at him. Look at how much shit he's ignored in this match.
Yeah.
You'd think he wouldn't be employed after that.
You think?
Give it time.
Yeah.
Give it time. Bulldog's selling his high here, but he's ready to go. He's ready to make his comeback. He's ready. Rick Rude looking on sternly. This is actually a ridiculous spot. Come on, dude. Like, it's one thing when a guy reaches the rope and they're selling this way, but like he's literally just.
What are the physics on
He's
that?
staring
Like,
into his
like,
eyes.
what is grabbing somebody's hands gonna do for that? You know?
Well, it would give him a lot of leverage, right? He wouldn't have to worry about his own balance. He's being pulled, so he just can stretch the hold as much as he wants.
A little more torque.
Yeah.
I'm no scientist or anything, but doesn't leverage like work when you're going like downhill or something like that? Like there's straight.
I mean, really, is this the time for the point is he doesn't have to control his own frame. He's being pulled, which means that there's extra force being provided so he can push down with the leg on the figure four even more so than before. What ovation for that there from the house. Oh my God, they're still going. We did all that, Manny, and they were still in the hold.
Yeah, I'm very invested in this right now.
I don't know what's going on, man.
Is he
It's
passed
just-
out?
Look at And that right there is legitimately like one of the worst things in the history of professional wrestling.
He
Never-
fucking passed out?
Mhm.
Never in my life have I ever seen a man pass out on a finger four.
A finger
So-
four. All right, Bob.
Jesus.
This is your moment now. We've already
Yeah.
thanked you. Can you explain the law, please, behind this? Best you can.
Yeah, again, like the whole thing was Bulldog was going to win here, and something changed along the way.
What
Hard to
was
say
it? What was it that's been implied to have changed, Bob?
Shawn didn't want to lose. Just being a dick for no reason.
Look at the ring, dude. Oh my God.
Oh, so Shawn doesn't want to lose. He's a dick. But a month later, Bret doesn't want to lose, and he's a hero.
Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, Chris Borderline. You're better than that. Look at this.
I guess it including the family, huh?
They don't throw garbage in the ring anymore.
Well, GCW
Get in there.
better.
Well, you know, we're a better society for that, you know. We don't want to make the job harder.
I just don't get going so hard with the way they frame this match. I just don't get it. I've never understood it. Like the way they set it up
long enough to get out there
with the family. Like, why would you do that?
Man,
Yeah.
you know what's fucked up, man? These guys have been backstage this whole time watching this shit go down, and
Thank you, Manny. Thank you,
Yeah.
Manny.
maybe they
It
didn't
did take a
fuck
long
with
time to come out.
maybe they didn't fuck with Bulldog like that, you know?
True.
He's
I
just a
didn't consider
brother-in-law, you know.
I haven't considered that.
He's
Yeah.
not blood.
And
Just-
yeah.
Guys,
See
I'm
how
not
they
sure
came
that
up-
was a good decision.
You see how they came out to help their sister, but not the in-law.
It's the fact it's for the European title too, which pops me. Like, couldn't they have like just not done that? I don't know. Well, there it is, folks. It's got to be one of the most controversial finishes, right? It has to be. Has to be. God, the fans are fired up. My God.
Yep.
I forgot how much shit they threw.
A lot of shit.
Like, I remember the ring, but I forgot this little post.
They should have threw flares.
So if you were wondering why I was like half paying attention to that match, it's because I just didn't have the I didn't have the juice to go through that ride again. It's such a weird deal. I don't know, man. I don't know what they were cooking. It would have been an interesting night on the 1997 equivalent of Twitter.com, though. Can you imagine?
Fuck
Brainbuster.
her. Get the fuck out of there, bro. You didn't do shit. This whole.
What would be your post that night, Brainbuster?
Fuck this shit.
An AEW logo.
Yeah.
Burning your Shawn Michaels flag. Bulldog's still not up. Where is Rick Rude, by the way? Was he with them on the entrance? I didn't see Rick Rude.
No, he wasn't with them.
No.
Where did he go?
He just walked off.
Where did Rick Rude go?
He did what he needed to do and then walked away.
He's already flying home.
I'm okay, Peacock. I don't want to watch Bad Blood.
Oh, yeah, I recommended that
Yeah,
too.
it's weird that that's
Yeah,
not.
that's okay.
All right.
I'll pass.
Well,
All right,
it
folks.
is the next pay-per-view.
It is. We're going to go straight on here, folks. Everyone hit play. JJ Williams has posted a tribute to Bob. So that's only around 16,000 followers. I think Bob's died. My apologies, folks. Didn't think this one through. Would like to apologise to anyone who's confused this evening. But that has been WWF One Night Only. And a roller coaster ride. We had a hell of a time, though. Manny the Hooper fell out of his chair. There were highs, there were lows. We're going to change the perception and the critical consensus regarding the Legion of Doom match. That's going to be what we learned tonight. Owen Hart, excellent professional wrestler. And things of that nature. That's our takeaway. Let's go through some plugs and let's get out of here. Brainbuster.
Subscribe to the subscribe to the Grabs podcast on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter. Is my name on here. We have some new stuff coming out on Monday, and then a new series starting next month. I'm very excited.
A new series, you say?
Yes.
It's very exciting. Very, very exciting. I love to hear it. Novi, what's the latest on the YouTube channel?
At Noviak on YouTube. Tomorrow, new video out, 10 a.m. Eastern, but you can watch it anytime after that. It's going to be about meme wrestlers and why there's a big problem with them. So I'm sure that will go well in the comment section. I'm very excited for it. On Monday, the first match review Monday, we're going to be doing Moxley versus Yuta from Rampage. Very much looking forward to it because I really like that match. And then on Wednesdays, we're going to do the pre-show for Dynamite. No guests, just me this week. So,
Tremendous.
should be fun.
One-man show. Like the video, by the way, folks, and Novi's videos, and the Grats podcast, and Chris Borderline's program with our friend Matt, not the confirmed shoot, formerly checkmark Matt.
Not
Chris,
Matt. Not Matt.
No.
Shoot Matt. Yes.
Shoot Matt. Where can people find it? Go for it.
Music and Moonsalts.com. Every Thursday, my best friend Matt and I, we go live. We talk wrestling and a little bit of sports as well. And then tomorrow is the next in my base cover series. Tomorrow is the actual 20th anniversary of Green Day's American Idiot album, and all the month of September I've been doing base covers off that album, and tomorrow is Give Me Novocaine / She's a Rebel. So check that out. I think it drops at like 3 p.m. Eastern. So
there you go, folks. Lock in. Big business. Bobby Two Shoes. Anything to plug? Anything to promote?
Green Grappler, Arn Anderson, Tuesday night at 9 Eastern. Should be a good one. The match listing is, I'm sure Joe will post it again soon, but you can find it, I don't remember the matches, but...
Yeah. It's Garvin.
Yeah.
Oli and Arn versus Rock and Roll Express. Brainbusters versus Rockers. On versus the Great Muta, which is Brainbusters' favorite wrestler. On and Rick versus the Blondes, and then On versus Rick. That's the match list. That's Tuesday. There are no shows this weekend as of right now. That may change. I may get bored on Sunday, but I don't think so. I'm probably going to take the weekend if that's okay with you guys. Then on Monday, we'll be back with the match review shows and all the usual stuff. And then next week's loaded. We've got School of Wrestling. We've got Grindication. The lads are going to be doing a Dynamite Grinalong for After Ash. And stay tapped in on the Twitter gimmick because we may be moving around the flagship for next week only because I think there's room for that. I'm going to have a meeting with the two young guns here once we're off the air. So stay tuned. And Manny, I'm going to give you a lot of faith in you here after your performance tonight. You were great tonight. I'm going to ask you if you want to plug anything, and then you're going to take us home. And when you're ready to go, just say enjoy this outro. All right, mate?
All right.
Yep.
I'm going to plug the Halloween show. It's coming up soon. And guys, I found something. I forgot I had it.
Threatening.
Your smile?
Yeah. And I will show and I will tell. Just picture, you can't see it, but a rectangle. It's famous in ghost stories.
All right. Well, I'm going to halt this. We actually have a super chat. Boris says, Bobby, Wrestle Purist, when?
Not up to me, man.
Are you in like Davey Boy Jr. mode where you've signed the contract but they're not using you on TV? Just sitting at home. The big LG, Bob O'Neill. All right. I'm sorry, Manny. I stopped you from saying goodbye, but we had a super chat. Thank you, Boris. Like the video, by the way, guys. Leave comments, and then Manny takes home.
Yeah, that's a little surprise I have for you on the show when we eventually do it. Found it in a box. Bucky, man, let's go home.
Enjoy this outro.
Thank you for watching the Late Night Grin.
Yep.
And enjoy this outro.
There you go. Leave those comments, folks. Have a good one. Bye.